when I kind of reach for my card, do I get the vibe like this is not what fate has in mind?
You get the impression that Oliver is happy wherever he's at.
All right. I leave the tarot card where it is. And I take a moment to myself.
Can I ask you a question? Whisper real quick. Quick one.
Sure.
He didn't want to come back to the tarot with the tarot card.
Wait, is that the card from the deck of many things that you had, or?
Yup.
I forgot you had that.
That was a goal. That's what I pulled him into the other room to talk about.
Okay. Sorry, please continue.
We should check the ship.
Victor, like, as you say that, just raises his hand up real high. In a voice of a halfling goes, "Oh, they're dead."
What?
Repeats it again to Kilowatt. They're all dead.
Where?
Opens his mouth again in a different voice. Well, they all went to a sound effect of thud, thud, thud.
Alright, let's check the boat though. And I head to
He
one of the
runs
stairwells.
down to where he came. When he like we said, check the boat. His eyes kind of get wide, and he starts booking it down to the basement.
Okay. I won't make you roll for an investigation of the ship. You guys do not find anyone. You do find where the captain possibly left them on the floor in the middle of the brig. A very elegant crystalline bowl and
Elementals.
a set of boots.
You guys kind of walk down to see bowl. Is there any? There's nothing. Is there any dust?
There's a lot of dust around the area, and Clicker, you know where all this dust came from.
Clicker's just kind of like kicking at it with his boot, walking up and goes, "That's their bodies." Yeah, and his mouth is opening and words coming out.
Wait. So whose boots are those? Are those the captain's or just a random set of
You
boots?
recognize
Like,
them.
he takes his
She had
boot
some
and
really fancy leather boots. Those are those.
Clicker like takes his hands and does like the alligator thing to try to imitate a dragonborn's mouth.
Is there any of that dust in the boots?
Yes.
Okay. What's Burgle, can you take a look at this crystal bowl?
Crystalline bowl.
Yeah,
And
BOWL.
I guess also probably the boots.
I know.
Oh,
I
alright,
feel
so
like
Sean. Sorry. I've been talking and I realized just now I was muted. I would like to look at the dust. I want to see if there's anything magical about it or if it's like dust from them like ashes. Like I wanted. Is it investigation or?
Yeah, make an investigation check.
Alright, give me a second. I gotta find.
It's people.
It's people. Were they like burned or is it like magical dust?
You are aware of spells that disintegrate people?
Ah.
And that seems to have happened.
I'm going to do a detect magic on the bowl. I'm not going to touch it.
Sure.
He just kind of holds it out.
Oh, you're holding it?
I picked it up, yeah.
Oh, he's not dead? Alright, then I'll pick it up and identify it.
Okay. It is a bowl of commanding water elementals.
It's a bowl of commanding water element.
Yes.
What?
While this bowl is filled with water, you can use an action to speak the bowl's command word and summon a water elemental as if you would cast the conjure elemental spell. The bowl cannot be used this way again until the next dawn.
I'm going to look around for signs of resistance, like things moved, stuff like that.
Do you make note that you're doing that?
You can carry through the previous investigation and say that no, there doesn't seem to be any signs of resistance. I mean, other than the blasted open brig gate, but that was you can ascertain that was a clicker getting out to get to you guys.
I was basically looking to see if there was a third party that did this.
It appears that there was not a struggle, however, it occurred.
Clicker like gets your attention, starts walking around like imitating one of the pirates, and then just like goes, ah! and falls over on the ground, trying to imitate being disintegrated out of nowhere.
How does one imitate being disintegrated?
How does
He just, like,
where
on
where
his
did
back,
the
arms and
was it
legs.
like a beam of disintegration or did they just literally explode?
mouth? They just literally explode, just in your voice.
Okay.
Yeah, he walks around like he's having a good time, and then just arms and legs straight up.
Do I know of any spells that just make people disintegrate without like having a beam or like a focal point?
Go ahead and make an Arcana check.
Oh, that was
Nope.
bad. Do I have inspiration? No, I don't. Man.
So, besides the bowl and the boots, was anything like left there? Like,
I'll
was there
put
any
the
clothes
bowl
left
in
or
my
anything,
bag of
or
I'll put the bowl in my bag of holding for now.
why clicker? That's disgusting.
Anyone doing anything with the boots?
I'd like to look at the boots
I
because
empty- oh, I
they
was gonna
didn't
empty the-
disappear.
Oh, that's a good point. I'll identify the boots too.
The boots are boots of levitation. While you wear the boots, you can use an action to cast the levitate spell on yourself at will.
That's so cool.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking awesome.
If it's
Clicker,
not
do you want to be able
obvious,
to float at
Clicker's
like
gonna get
random
all this
times?
stuff. Is that what it is?
These are nice boots, and I'll just kind of mosey my feet into them.
Yeah.
Don't
Did
let
you
Clicker
empty
know.
them yet?
Not
yeah, I
happening.
would have.
I'd say given your excitement over the prospect of those boots, roll a d20.
Oh God, I'm nervous.
No, you didn't. There's captain dust in your toes.
Oh, all right. I'll quickly like just get
What are
the
you
dust
doing?
out. Well, they're fine boots.
And you think that you're just gonna put them on
And they're like
random?
4 sizes too big for your feet.
Oh, it'll take some gluing into. It'll be fine.
Take
They
them off.
tuned to him.
Take them off.
I'll do what I wish.
First off, well, don't disrespect the dead. Second off, that's not how this works. You don't just decide that you get something. This is a group. Have a little respect.
To be fair, he didn't say that they did anything to us.
Yeah, he's still looting from the dead, and we're still kind of in a situation.
Sorry, where's Bill?
He's currently on my back in backpack form.
I
If we
wasn't sure
go,
if he was floating in the water or something.
No,
No.
I just moved him while you were in the middle of the fight.
So guys, there's no one else on this boat. Do you want to plant a bean?
That seems like a terrible idea.
Clicker just seems very confused.
What if we put a hole inside of the
Tilt
boat
to the side.
boat or something?
Does Virgil even know about the beans?
I'm sure I've heard stories of a common magic item.
It's uncommon, but
I mean,
make
I'll
an
put 'em in
Arcana
my
check
bag of-
or a History check. Your choice.
It's,
I'll put them in my bag of holding, but I'm not.
oh, I don't let you put them in your bag of holding.
I put them in my
Oh,
bag of
no.
holding.
I put my hand on you.
Dude, you're all the way across the room. I put them in my
What are you
bag of holding.
talking? Dude, no, I haven't been moving my token at all. We've all been right next to each other.
You can't just assume
It
that.
It does take a significant amount of time for you to identify items still.
And people were speaking over me when I said I was pouring out the sand in the boot. I just wasn't gonna sit there and argue.
What would you like to do about your disagreement, gentlemen?
I don't want people, and I'm saying this in character. Why are we grabbing shit and shoving it in bags? That's not how this works.
Sean,
Yes, sir.
did my pet mouse survive being engulfed in water on my person?
Oh.
He's a little waterlogged, but he's okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure because I did get engulfed at one point.
Yeah, you have everyone I think got whelmed at one point or another.
I don't think Kilo did.
I kept critting, but
I
You
did.
did as a bear.
I pushed off of me.
No, I didn't get whelmed. I got someone. He tried to whelm me, and the one time that I almost failed, I crit, so I was fine.
you got roll inspiration or something.
No, I just got a net crit. I don't know what the DC was, but I mean, the max I could roll was a 17.
So
My hand, if he starts to put the boots in his bag, my hand goes onto his arm.
I mean,
Okay, then I shove him off.
The boots.
Scrabble checks, go!
That's
Don't touch me.
first off.
I hardly know you. Don't
Yeah.
put your hands on me.
And don't start grabbing stuff and shoving it in your bags.
Virgil, are you going to say anything back or do anything?
I'm putting him in my bag. You
I
can try to stop me.
I go to I'll sleight of hand and just remove the bag from him.
As I'm holding the bag, you can't do that.
I mean,
I'm literally holding the bag in
alright.
my hand.
I really like the question.
I'd say do so at disadvantage at the very least.
I'm looking at the bag, putting boots in the bag. You can't sleight of hand it.
Yeah, but so what you're saying is you have one hand on the bag or two hands on the boots?
I have one hand on the boots and one hand on the bag. It's not that hard to hold boots in
So
one
what
hand.
he's if I'm to understand right now, what you're trying to do, Zero, is basically slip it off of his shoulder and get the bag
Away from him. Yeah,
away
so
from
he can't,
him. Like
he can't
it's basically using sleight of hand to rip it out of your hands.
correctly.
And like I said, do so at disadvantage. And Virgil, you'll resist with perception at advantage. Because he does have a hand on the bag. So Zero, he turns at the last second to try and, stop. But you actually use that to kind of break his grip on the bag itself, and you have the bag. He has the boots.
I'll punch him in the face.
Roll an attack.
Is it plus strength or?
Let's go with plus strength.
Only monks can do it with dex.
That's why I was asking. I was making sure.
Your punch is a little bit of a feeble attempt, as he is like 3 times your size. And you basically punch him in the thigh to little effect.
Give me back my bag.
Stop stealing from the group.
Give me back my bag. Now.
Drop the boots. You get the bag.
Give me back my bag.
Drop the boots.
Bill.
Is there windows down here?
Not in the brick, no. You can maybe find a porthole, but if you're thinking of doing that, then it's not gonna fit.
Stop trying to steal from the group.
Give me back the bag.
You can keep saying that. Stop trying to steal from the group.
I summoned Bill.
Because Bill even fit down the stairs.
He was on his bag, so Bill pops out and kind of shoves him between the two of you. Bill's looking pretty beat up from the previous fight. He's the water elemental that slammed into him basically shook him to the metal bolts.
You've already attacked me once. I'm trying to talk to you, and if you sick this on me, I will dump this bag over the side. I'm trying to speak with you.
You don't take my things.
Stop just grabbing shit from the group.
I was not planning on keeping it. I would have told you about it. But right now we need to get to the bottom of whatever in the world is going on. Give me my bag!
Fighting each other is the best idea.
No offense. You just joined us, and I'm not fond of someone just grabbing shit and sticking it in their bags right away.
Well, I'm not fond of someone grabbing my bag. Now give it to me. Last chance.
Don't make threats. Because I will follow.
Ready's his weapon and shield in case stuff goes down.
Don't sick your friend on me. That's an option that you can't take back.
Just give me my items now.
Are you gonna leave the stuff and stop grabbing? You're being very presumptuous for someone that just joined this group.
You will not touch my things. I have very important things in there, and you will give them back now.
I will absolutely give you back your things, but I'm trying to make a point. Stop taking stuff from this group without even consulting everyone else. We just lost a comrade. It clearly doesn't matter to you, but you being grabby with a dead belonging.
What do you mean? I was the only one to step over there and try to help him, while the rest of you were... You're the one who shot the thing and killed him.
Yeah.
Everyone else had already known what was going on, and you're the one who popped the bubble and did kill our comrade, and yet you're here yelling at me whenever I was running towards him trying to save his life.
I'm aware of what I did, and that's a mistake I'm going to carry for the rest of my life, but please, do not start getting grabby. I toss a bag just down at my feet.
Virgo will go to this deck.
And I walk away.
He'll put Phil back in travel mode.
Makes the Bill Transformers noise, which given the tense situation is so out of place, it's hilarious. Back up on deck, Virgil, you do see Godfrey. He's got Oliver wrapped and prepped for proper burial.
I'll take now that I'm actually looking at it, I'll grab my necklace, the gold ingot not gold ingot, gold raw metal that's very small, and I'm going to take it off, and I'll just walk over to Oliver Didn't know you long, but you fought well, and I'm sorry you had to go the way you did. And I'll put it on his neck. Godspeed to your friend.
I look to Burgle and I say, well said, friend.
Clicker, there's plenty in the hold. Rum, wine.
How in God's name am I going to learn how to use one of these primitive things? Do I know anything about boats?
I guess roll intelligence. And since you're from the Underdark, I'd say disadvantage.
It was crap anyways.
Yeah, maybe it uses the wind?
I'm going to look for how to use boat, like a book on this. Like
Okay.
in the captain's quarters and the holds, like basic how to. I'm going to try to
Okay.
quick math.
Roll investigation.
Oh my god.
You're not even really sure where to begin. Like, you find a big drawer full of maps, but I mean, they're all in nautical terminology, and you don't know it.
Well, if that one's a druid, maybe he can help me. Killua,
Yeah, what?
you know how boats work?
I'm more land knowledgeable than boat knowledgeable.
I've heard stories of your kind of the ones who master wind and beast. Perhaps you can listen to the wind. Maybe it will guide you. I don't know. We need something.
Killua,
Yeah.
a wind speaker is someone who flies an airship, and it is not based off of you controlling the wind or anything. It is you actually magically controlling the ship.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't know how to do what you're asking me to do.
I know.
I could attempt to drive the boat.
Do you have any wind magics that can push the sails or
I mean,
anything?
not right now.
Oh,
I'd need to like sleep it a day.
Sean,
Yes, sir.
what time of day is it?
You're getting on to early evening.
So the sun has already set.
It's about sunset.
Which direction is it setting?
I mean,
Is it in front of us, behind us? I'm trying to remember.
oh, that's what. Okay.
I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to. Greyhawk to Harrogorn is west to east, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is it setting behind us or is it in front of us?
It is in front of you right now.
It's in front of us and it's
Yeah.
setting.
Yes.
We got turned around. We're going the wrong way.
Yeah.
I just go.
And you'll notice that the sails and everything are dropped at the moment too.
So we're catching no wind.
Yeah.
We can't like see land from here.
I'll make a perception check.
And I don't know like how far away from land. So,
Really? No, you don't. You know that you'd have to go south around Ilford to get to Harragon, and you're probably not quite to the Ilford Peninsula yet.
Where can I see on the boat where the anchor is?
Yes, it is.
The mechanism to drop it.
Right here.
So we're pretty much dead in the water at the moment, right? I'm
Yeah.
assuming. Okay. I just dropped the anchor.
Okay.
This is so we don't get more off path.
Mm-hmm.
And I point to the I'm kind of ignoring what happened down below. The sun's setting in front of us. It should be behind us. Somehow we got turned around.
That tidal wave.
Sorry, continue.
I was gonna say in the morning, we should take this time to sort our shit out in terms of get rested up. In the morning, we should ideally turn ourselves around. Obviously, we need the sails to catch the wind, and we need to turn and face the other directions so the sun's behind us.
Can I do a quick? I just want to walk around the boat with detect magic, and I'm gonna see if there's anything that would be affecting. Like maybe something. Like I know it probably just turned around on its own, but I'm going to try to figure out if maybe there was something magically that altered our path. Just to double check. I don't want to keep getting magically lost.
Okay.
So
So with detect magic, you find really all of the dust on the second floor, the hold in the hold of the ship has faint residual magics to it.
Mhm.
And there is a residuum of magic coming from the bolt chest, which is normally used to hold the ballista bolts in the back by the helm.
All right, can I look for traps before I open it?
Investigation. You detect no traps.
All right. Is it locked?
You did not detect that it was locked.
All right, I'll open it.
I
Oh,
would
wait.
like you to roll a Constitution saving throw as you
I-
open it.
I was going to say what type of magic did I detect? I was going to see first, because if it was destruction or any of that
Location.
type of magic, yeah, it would have changed
Necromancy.
something.
Yeah.
You know.
You detected. Let me see.
Because I wouldn't have just flat opened it if it was evocation or something like that.
Believe it's evocation, but
Is it
there's
cloud
two
kill?
different kinds in there.
Different sources of evocation or different types of magic.
I can like dispel magic or detect magic.
School of the spell. Where is it? Conjuration.
Evocation and conjuration
You detect conjuration and divination.
and divination.
Yeah, two different sources in there.
Someone's watching.
All right. Wait, two different sources?
Yeah.
It's just an aura though, so I can't tell which is which.
Yeah.
I won't metagame. I won't try to Arcana check. I'll open it and make the con save.
Okay.
Rip.
And Burgle's dead.
Something happened to me.
I mean, none of us have any like healing spells. I have
Alright.
good berries, but that's about it.
Well, I have
All right.
another healing potion in
So
my...
as you open it up, a giant cloud of yellow-green fog just bursts out as you trigger a trap, and you take 25 poison damage.
Hey, I didn't die.
Honest.
And the fog is starting to slowly move away from, like, roll through.
Oh god. Oh dear god. Oh.
He's
Oh.
lost a lung.
After about after about a minute or so, you've left the fog off to the side. The boat seems to be actually moving in a circular pattern, being tugged around by the anchor.
But
There's
wait,
there's you can tell that the water itself is moving the boat a little bit.
okay, so I thought there was like something dragging us.
I mean, we do also have Lycaning for them, so we're not going to be moving too much.
Alright, what's in the chest? Is it just ballista bolts? Or
There's ballista bolts. There's also a small, it's not a ballista bolt. It is a small iron rod.
can I look at it from now that I have my detect magic? Is that the divination?
Yes.
Okay, I'll go ahead and identify it because divination
Okay.
isn't going to hurt me probably.
It is a rod of the navigator.
Well, that's handy.
Yeah, that's like super handy.
Well, you are attuned to this item, to this rod. You can take it out and hold it on your hand, and it will point in the direction of the place you want to go. If you know where it is you're going, it's a compass that actually leads you to where you want to go. So you can always point to the direction of the place that you want to go, provided you are attuned to it and you know the place.
Does anybody want the navigation stick?
And it's on the same plane of existence.
Does anybody want the navigation stick?
I mean, I can, be GPS Kilo while someone else drives the boat.
Alright, I'll toss it to him then.
Because I know where we're going.
Mm.
Right. I'm going to my room to rest. Do what you will. And I just go to my room. Man.
It was a cloud kill trap too, by the way.
I mean, I'm surprised it didn't die, to be flat.
It's only 5d8, but it's the cloud that lingers normally.
I mean, I would have backed off, obviously.
I probably would have caught another one. You'd have to basically beat the chess fucking initiative, which after spending earlier today rereading all of Xanathar's is usually a initiative count 20.
Yeah.
It's no bueno. Traps aren't
No.
aren't nice in 5e.
No, not at all. Also, real quick, Zero, no hard feelings. Just roleplay, no hard feelings. My character's just a giant douchebag.
Come on, buddy. I know he is. I already don't
Okay,
like.
cool.
That's why. If you notice, you're the only one I pick fights with. This is like our third fight.
It's because we both know we don't hate each other, so it's
all
fine.
right. So
I just hate you in PUBG. It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. It's because I suck at PUBG. Let's continue.
Godfrey, you've prepared Oliver as best you can, and Clicker's getting drunk. Killua, what would you like to do?
Well, the thing that I had asked you is now no longer necessary because we got a thing that'll tell us where to go. I mean, I'm probably just gonna sit in the room with Clicker and join him in drinking.
We need to keep. I hang out up top for the most part, but I'll come down and make sure. Just we need to keep eye on deck. Just be careful down here.
Well, I guess just keep a watch then. Is it dark out or is it still light out?
It's getting dark now.
Okay.
Frankie, can you tell me if your character has dark vision or not? I'm gonna set this token up now.
I don't believe so.
Okay.
No, because I took.
You got it. Alrighty.
I spend the remainder of my awake hours working on my tattoo. So I don't know how many I got done. If you'd like to tell me, I already had 12 done, so I need however many more you'll give me for the beginning morning, and then.
You don't need many more hours on it.
All right. It takes 32, so probably like tomorrow I'll have to work on it, and then it'll be done.
Yeah.
So how should we set up a watch for the night just to make sure that nothing terrible happens while we're sleeping?
I can have Bill patrol.
I'd say do a Bill patrol, and I just Bill to do Bill can do the perception checks.
As I long rest, does he get like? Do I repair him before I go to bed, and then he's good for the night? Is that how that works? So that he can still patrol, or do I need him to be with me the whole night? Because he's beat up right now.
I mean, if
you would need, I'd say you could have, if you were going to stay all night to repair him.
I mean,
how are you planning on repairing him?
Well, I can just
repair him tomorrow.
Yeah,
but if he's gonna patrol with only 15 HP, then if anything comes up, he's gonna die, and that would be devastating for my character, and he won't let that happen. So, I would much rather just set up watches and repair him, so he'll be at full.
Take the opportunity to repair, and we'll set up watches. All right, so watch order for people.
Oh, I'll take one of the first ones. Well, it's still like semi-right out.
Okay, sure.
I'll take 2 of the middle ones.
Oh yeah, half elf. You don't sleep.
Well, yeah,
Wait,
he does. As a half elf, you do sleep.
Yeah, I know, but I'll just
taking 2, you would not get a full night's rest.
Well, I'll sleep in the morning.
Okay.
I mean, I'll stagger my sleep schedule so that.
You got it. Okay, I'm gonna take 2. Clicker and Godfrey, do you guys want to take a watch?
Clicker will sleep through the night, hopefully.
Okay, Clicker, getting drunk, sleeping through the night.
Oh yeah, it would be great.
All right, Godfrey, you want 4?
Sure.
All right, give me 1, 2, 3, and 4 for the watch, please. D20 for each.
Yeah. Okay, I don't think that's high enough, so we're good.
Osmas.
Unless take whisper.
0, your 2 watches, please. Just roll a D20 for each. Okay. 0, why don't you go ahead and roll me a perception check?
Not bubbles.
Would I have repaired Bill before I went to bed?
Mm.
Because I would be sleeping. There's no way I could repair him while I was sleeping. So I could have repaired him as part of the first bit of my long rest and then slept.
Mm-hmm. What are your rules on repairing him?
We never established them, so.
Okay. I'd say
we both assumed it would be over a long rest he would heal. But
yeah.
We never decided.
I don't think that you got him a long rest to repair though.
Yeah, we haven't had a full long rest yet.
All right. So let's. No, not yet.
Okay.
All right. So 0. You're during your watches. It's dark, but you can sort of see. And you saw earlier on. There's some dolphins out hunting late at night. From what you could tell there, and about halfway through your second watch, you hear a loud thud as something trips and scatters and falls, and you hear metal clanging and a soft swear as there's someone on the boat.
Where on the boat?
He has dark vision. Can't he just see him?
Yes. When I get them, I will get them. And you'll be, you're all downstairs. We assume you moved Oliver downstairs. You're going to be upstairs. Everyone else is downstairs in their rooms.
Mm-hmm.
Except for Godfrey. Godfrey sleeps on the floor.
Godfrey sleeps on the floor.
Okay.
I mean, there's like cots over here.
Was he trying? He's a trying.
He's got a cool name too.
He's a phantom.
Okay. So Zero, you see 4 figures carrying nets and trident spears on the deck of the ship.
Do they see me?
They are currently lighting torches.
Can I jump? Can I quietly down into the stairwell right there?
Sure. Okay.
Start grabbing people. Be like, shh, shh, shh. People on deck, on deck.
I mean, half of us are asleep, so.
That's what I'm
Well,
grabbing.
that's what he's waking us all
I
up.
literally
Yep.
just said I'm waking people up.
Well, I
Yep.
mean.
All right.
Okay.
So I'm dashing around to each person and making sure they're awake and know what's going on.
Okay. And yeah, as you guys keep moving, you do hear footsteps on the deck, and there are some entities walking around. You hear speech in a language you don't understand, I don't think. Don't think anyone knows Primordial.
Is it Undercommon?
No, it'd be Aquan.
It's primordial.
Is
Yeah.
it
It's the
deep
language.
speech? Do they speak deep?
No, they
No.
don't speak deep.
He just said what it was.
It's primordial. when everyone's kind of ready, should go up one of the staircases.
Jumping.
Oh, do we go up like?
I should call
see.
up. I say you guys should call up from that.
Yeah,
That
they appear to not be being quiet necessarily, and they have lit torches. They're mostly milling about the deck at the moment.
I tell Killua, call out to them from down there so I can slip up on the other side. And when he
Okay.
does that, I position myself so what they're distracted looking at that rear staircase. I'm moving up, getting a position.
Who's up on the deck?
Clicker will open his beak and make the sound of a woman screeching for her life.
Oh God, why?
Oh dear God, what are you doing?
Clicker, why?
Get their attention, didn't it?
In very broken common, you hear a voice call out, "Hello. We help you. You okay?"
Can you drive a boat?
Yes.
We'll definitely take your help.
What are they doing? Are they like arming like prepping
I mean, they have their tridents, but they're not like pointed down, like ready to attack. They're holding them up like walking sticks almost, and each of them has a torch in one hand and their trident in the other. One of them looks more gilded than the other 4 or the other 3.
A noble snob.
So they just heard bloody murder scream, and then Clicker opened the door.
Clicker, why'd you do this?
He didn't know what was going on. I'm sure they're
Are you
confused.
under attack?
No, we're fine. He just screamed because he's weird.
Then
He's
what?
weird.
What was the scream?
Clicker, you can make it again if you want, but it's loud.
I'm just watching from my end. And when Godfrey kind of comes up, I tell him to go the other way around.
Okay.
Virgil casually slips over here.
I wonder what Virgil's doing. So,
Alright, why are you on the boat at this hour?
We are checking on the waters.
We help.
Does our duty to check on anything to do with the sea in this area.
Well, the sea attacked us not too long ago, so
Yeah, we're not too keen on the sea.
The
I
sea
prefer
is
to
rough.
get my feet on land. But we'd appreciate you helping us get there.
So
Do you know Dewey?
why did you guys get the boats if you do not know how to drive a boat?
Because the people that did know how to drive the boat vanished.
Where? What do you mean vanished? That's how
Like
that works.
poof.
Literally into dust.
Like they were driving the boat. Then they went below deck,
Downstairs.
and then they disappeared.
And
We'll
then
once again do the
and
charade.
then wizard what are they called, Sean? I
Witch
did Arcana.
lights.
These witch lights came and began to attack us and transform into these vicious sea elementals. And now we are stranded. We could really appreciate a hand back to shore, though.
Hmm. This is very interesting. Witch lights are scary and old. Something's either awakened or someone really hates you and they're old.
Probably both. Or neither. I don't really know. I just want to go back to bed. I'm tired. It's a long day.
Well, if you don't mind me, my name is Oculus. This is Calcius Manibus, and nobody likes this guy. His name is Pisky, but
Is that why he's all the way? Is that why he's all the way over there?
You guys hear this like really short, terse string of gurgles and blubs. Oculus, you've heard some of those words, but you didn't think that they would ever be used.
see, Pisky, this is why nobody likes you.
Hey, it's okay. Don't feel bad. A lot of people say they don't like me too.
Have I ever heard of things like this, Sean? Like ever?
The people that you are presented with are kind of tall and lanky, and somewhat scaled and blue with weird gill fish ears. It's
I've like never read of them or heard of them or nothing.
you guys have not.
I mean,
You haven't. Killua might have.
I was gonna say, didn't we like
Virgil
go
probably
to the
hasn't.
Triton town?
Yeah.
Your people are fascinating. I am Burgle. Burgle Glumblestone. This is Clicker, Killua, Godfrey, and the sneaky one over there is Zero.
Over where?
Behind you?
Giving away my position, bro.
He's hiding in those stairs.
Hello, sneaky one. Just give a wave to the darkness.
I don't respond.
Much
He's
edge,
already better
much
than
lord.
Pisky.
I honestly would argue I'm the least edgelord person that's ever been in this party.
Just that moment. Just that moment.
I'm just untrustworthy of 4 people coming on board when we're really hurt.
We're not people.
Zero is the night.
You heard that?
If you
You're
don't-
not people.
Oh,
Alright.
they think they're
It's the
people.
Birdman.
Oh,
Tell me more about your species. Are they? Where are you from? You seem very almost merfolkish.
Tribe name is in primordial, so I don't know if you guys would understand it, but it translates roughly to water guardian. And we just secure basically what you brown people call maritime law and safety of the seas.
Oh dear God, are you guys the Coast Guard?
It's not inaccurate.
More akin
Oh,
to merchant
drugs.
marines.
Yeah, they are the
Literally,
merchant marines.
Marines.
Oh yeah. Hmm.
Well,
Well,
do you know
I've
how they
just
get
never
us
heard of.
Aragon?
Yes, we We have the compass to Herdagon, a magic item. I gave it to someone. Killua.
I have it. It's just like I don't know how to,
Just-
use a boat.
You definitely. Oh, okay. Yeah, we don't know how to use the boat. If you know how this thing works, it would be appreciated.
Oculus, your mates are wishing to talk to you, and we'll have that conversation in English in the whisper room. But you guys hear a bunch of burgles, grunts, and glugs.
No, I'm Burgle.
Yeah.
Gurgles, grunts, and glugs. Gurgle.
Burgle.
Alright, so
to go continue to get wasted, even though he just woke up.
Okay, Clicker, stop drinking. Damn it, we gotta take away your supply.
I'm gonna go back to sleep.
Clicker, don't make me drink all your booze so you can't drink it.
Ugh. Stop him, Noah, as he goes downstairs.
No, I don't care if you actually get on this.
I don't actually care. I just wanted to make you feel better.
Just one drink.
I just wanted to make you like I wanted to like at least put it in your head like, hey, you really shouldn't be drinking this much.
Didn't drink that much.
I'm gonna
Oh,
let
there
you make your own bad decision.
Dude, there are no humans in the party. There's like a half human, but there are no humans in the party.
Yeah, no humans.
Yeah, it's okay. Who needs them?
Nobody.
Also, I wonder if like Frankie's character seems like he's got a nice little job for himself. I don't know why he would start adventuring with us. That's gonna be
Something
fun.
terrible's gonna happen either tomorrow or something like that.
Either all these people die, or
Yeah, something awful's
it
gonna
would be more
happen.
beneficial for the seas if he helps us rather than just patrolling.
I mean, I'm sure he's
He's gonna get us to port. And
Don't Tritons have to submerge themselves in water?
No, you're thinking of Grung. Grung have
Yeah.
to submerge themselves in water.
Tritons are usually kind of douchey, but like
Right.
unknowingly.
So
he's not gonna be
their
as bad as
conversation finishes, and Oculus turns to you guys.
Burgle's already gone back downstairs as they were
I
talking.
understand.
yeah, I've been staying up here like who does?
Burgle was like, "Okay, I don't think they're gonna kill us. I'm going back to bed."
I demand you let me join.
What? Can
Oh,
you at least drive the boat?
Can we be friends?
If you can take the boat to Haragon for us, then I don't care.
Hold on.
You can.
Let me just
Well, the
nope,
threats
sleeping.
we both have similar threats with lights in the ocean. No one likes lights in the ocean.
Especially
Alright.
not these ones.
I
Are they kicking you out of your group and this is why you want to join us?
No, well, if anyone's going to get kicked out, it'd be Pisky, okay? The runts.
Why do you hate Pisky so much?
Yeah, what's wrong with Pisky?
You
Deserves
never
it.
shared a room with Pisky. You know why did we call him Pisky?
Pisky just makes a rude gesture with his hand.
He uses counterspell.
Yeah.
That's the hand sign for counterspell, right?
Yeah, it is.
I'm gonna wave Pisky over me. I'm like, come on, Pisky, let's have a drink together.
I just pushed Pisky over the edge.
You asshole! You piece of shit!
Oh god, I was not
Make an
expecting
dexterity
that.
saving throw. Oculus.
Oh god, you're about to get pushed over by your other friends.
No, he's gonna pull you with
No.
him.
Get pulled
Yeah.
with.
Oh,
You're
See
going
ya
together.
later.
It's
see
a
you
good
tomorrow
thing you
morning.
guys are basically born in the water and you're fine.
You have a dex of
You
0? What
guys
kind of
fine?
character are you playing? I'm so curious.
Called it now.
Alright. So yeah. Pisky elects to just stay in the water. And Oculus climbs back up onto the boat. His other
The
two
other
more
two, right?
silent friends, they've actually gone about pulling some ropes and moving some sails, and it seems like they're getting a ship ready. Like they're going to help.
So, I kind of really first chance of me talking. For right now, if you assist us of getting to our destination, we can talk from there.
Zero's just like, dude, there are way too many weirdos joining our party.
As long as you're not like Burgle, you have a solid chance.
What do you mean by like burgle?
He's the
kind
worst.
of annoying gnome friend who has a robot, whatever the fuck.
Is he the Pisky of the group?
Yeah. I don't even know who Pisky is, but yeah.
He's gone.
Just
He's gone.
gone.
His token's gone. He's straight up
He's
gone,
gone.
guys. He's
Yeah,
gone.
he's like he doesn't
Fuck
need to
off,
deal with
nope.
that shit.
Goodbye.
He's out.
We only
Oh,
brought him
man.
because my mom made me bring him.
Jeez.
Mhm.
I lean over the deck. I start yelling, "Pisky, come back!"
You
I'll push you into if you bring him back.
Hey, he can't
One of
swim and-
the other one next to him. He says he's right. Pisky's an asshole.
Okay, what did Pisky do?
Sometimes you don't have to do anything.
This one next to you, Killua, leans in real close and whispers something to you, which we will whisper. Okay.
Okay.
Jeez.
Oh boy.
Oh, I'm actually getting quoted in by.
Oh. Oh.
Uh oh. What did Pisky do?
He must have like ended the civilization that they know and love. Like
Okay, so Killua doesn't like Pisky anymore.
Yep.
Killua knows.
100 to 0 real quick.
Yeah.
He's like,
Yeah.
well, okay then.
Yep.
It's like, never mind. You can say the one.
So yeah, the other two they finish ship preparations. Oculus helping out here and there. Oculus, you have a brief, quick conversation that you know the call if they're needed again, but you should be able to handle the ship. And they both go to take their leave.
I give him the salute from the village. I see him all.
Alright.
See them all.
God.
Yep. Yep. And they do just synchronized swan dives off the side of the ship.
You
Yeah,
see?
that is awesome.
Yeah. See, they're awesome. Pisky couldn't do that. He just falls off stuff.
I lean in close to Killua.
Killua knows the truth.
Yeah, Killua. Oh, I'll tell you when you're older.
What the fuck does that mean?
Oh shit! Because Godfrey's like twice Killua's age,
Yeah,
Yeah,
really.
about 4 times the size.
I know, that's the whole point.
I growl and just walk away. Going downstairs. I don't need this.
The one woman that you could have loved is now a pile of dust on the ground.
I know. Triggered.
To be fair,
mean,
he's had
he
a
still has
couple
the-
of one womans he could have
He
loved.
still has the armor or whatever the crap.
Yeah, still have her.
So Oculus, why don't you go ahead and roll for water vehicles? And
Don't sink our ship.
What should I roll for that?
Oh, you're not
roll roll intelligence and add your proficiency modifier.
Ooh, intelligence. I should have just tried to steer the ship.
He's more about navigating and everything, and he kind of knows how to do it because I'm giving him that feat because y'all need a ship, right?
I'm gonna roll.
Well, we need a ship for like this one instance.
Yeah. Hey, I mean, this is now our ship.
Well, we're gonna be on the
Okay.
ship for the next 4 sessions, so
All right, yeah. And Oculus, the ship's
one-
pointed in the right way, in the right direction. You're actually going to take a bit of a shortcut that that uses the tides to pull. Yes, type there is. And yeah, it's in the captain's old name.
Is the koala Burgle? If so, I'm gonna be tilted.
It
Huh?
totally is.
In
The
the team
koala?
photo.
Zero is the like weird the spy
Spy.
dude.
And then I assume the
Clicker's the
Dragonborn
eagle.
is the eagle. Oh no, Clicker's the eagle. And then wait.
Wait, which
Who's
one?
the
Where's the
Dragonborn?
Dragonborn?
You forgot someone, didn't you?
You forgot Godfrey.
What are you guys referring to?
The Discord, the emoji team photo.
Yeah.
Okay.
You remembered Bill before you remembered Godfrey.
Thanks, guys.
Too many people.
I would assume we've gotten along with us by this point.
That's a no.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's a no.
Right.
Sean, are you there?
I'm making up a name.
Oh boy.
Oh.
By the way,
Do you need
as
a
soon as
name
you guys
generator?
get up in the morning, I'm just
You don't find any other documents going through the captain's quarters, but there is the writ of ownership. It's a charter that allows the ship to fly under the flag of the United Houses of Varney, which is what all the ships and airships of Varney fly under.
Which is currently not a thing anymore.
Currently not a thing anymore, but as far as the other ports are concerned, the ports are the one that kind of maintain those, so that is still
a thing.
the thing.
I call Killua in.
Okay.
Is that during the morning after we wake up?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. In the
Precisely.
morning, you guys realize that Oculus got the ship back on track and then took a nap, and you are pointed to the best of your knowledge and Kilowatt. If you check, you're going in the right direction now towards Haragon.
Can
So
I
what
get
is your name?
Can I get you and Killua in the whisper?
Sure.
Me and Kilowatt?
Yeah, you.
gonna do with a drunken sailor? What are you gonna do with a drunken sailor? What are you gonna do with a drunken sailor early in the morning?
I'm really interested how Oculus and Burgle are going to get along. Currently, Burgle's kind of fascinated by him. So we'll see how long that lasts.
They're gonna be lovers.
Maybe.
My monitor's not still.
You don't have a monitor?
It was the lights were blinking, like for the light. Then it's just stopped blinking.
Is it on?
Well, it's like plugged in and everything.
I mean, can you see your screen?
No, I'm using my laptop and my phone right
Oh. Well, I mean, at least you can see it.
easier on my computer though.
Just plug your computer into your TV.
That's a lot of work.
Oh yeah, we moved the TV back to the chair, didn't we? Well, Bryson and I. Did we?
No, it's just a lot of work to bring my computer all the way over there and unplug everything and plug it back in.
You gotta unplug like one thing.
I have to unplug the entirety of the computer and move it over there. And then I have to plug the entirety of the computer back in my TV. That's a lot of work. 8 cables.
Ooh, 8 whole cables.
Yeah, and I also don't have a side on my computer.
Man,
Annoying. But I guess that technically makes it easier.
get a better grip.
It'll take me like
The less time you spend bitching about it, the more time you could be spending actually moving it. Just saying.
why don't you fucking come over here and move it then?
Man, wish I could, but I'm playing D&D right now.
That fucking sucks.
Actually doesn't, I'm having fun. Are paladins allowed to drink? I feel like that's an obvious answer, but I just want to make sure.
I mean,
Says they can't, which most don't.
You're welcome.
Already.
You're welcome, Mike.
Zero was sodomizing me. Please help. I need an adult.
You are an adult.
Sean was there. He watched. It's fine.
Hell yeah.
Saw everything.
Have you guys ever seen Pulp Fiction?
Virgil, yes. Yes,
Cool.
you do.
English, motherfucker. Do you speak it?
Just barely do, apparently.
All right, I'm still working on my tattoo, like for the next 8
Yeah.
hours.
Yeah. And you guys actually have Oculus roll me 2 more intelligence checks for navigation. We'll use your proficiency if you don't have it already in navigation. Frankie, your Oculus.
hold on. I'm trying to move my computer because Jeffrey made me.
Okay.
Just roll it for
Well, in the
him.
meantime,
I
you
didn't make
guys
you do
have.
shit.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. With those, you make it pretty quick, actually, and you'll be reaching port about noon on the 4th day, and
Okay.
you'll be traveling over the evenings, so your chances of having problems on the seas at night are much lower.
Sweet. So I get my tattoo done then?
Yes, you do.
All right, I now have wings. It feels good.
When we get into port, if I could talk to you guys with privately once we dock.
I mean, like us 5.
We've got about
or-
3
non-
days
Six
still.
Non
or-
Tritons.
Okay, so basically everyone except for
Oculus.
Oculus.
Yes.
And I'm not gonna fucking have him go to another room. It doesn't really matter.
What's wrong with him not being here?
God, you're so mean, Mike. Holy shit.
What was I? I was just saying, what's wrong with
Bullying.
him?
This is why you get sodomized.
Oof.
So I found the bill of the bill of ownership, and I mentioned this to Kilowell so that only because his family could assist. But I believe we should take ownership of this boat, even if we don't use it. We can make use of it.
We'll put it in the name of Bear Force 1.
Honestly, I was thinking, like I told him, I was thinking we put it in my name as it's a neutral name that's not tied to any kingdom. But
I mean, Bear Force 1 is also a pretty neutral name.
That's
Well,
nothing neutral about that. That's an
It's
aggressive.
tied to us.
That's
We
an
could-
aggressively awesome name.
Yeah.
To be fair, and I don't really care who has the giant water vessel. It's just that no one knows where I come from. So if it
That's
is in my name,
well, I'm not you've met my father. We do not have the same name. And here's I only bring this up. Shipping and trading is a lucrative business, and trading from Greyhawk to Herringorn and Ilford and those places could be profitable and could help the people of that region. I'd like to at least set
lint
something
out
up
the
with
boat.
this. Can we talk to the boat?
I said lint out the boat.
Well, we basically hire on a captain someone we kind of trust, or even we can get someone from my father,
Alright, let's go get Thane.
or someone that we have no problem running the boat, and they basically merchandise it. It's the beginning of a little company, or at least something. It's an income, just something on the side that when we have, if need be, we have a boat to use when we need it. That's my idea. But a boat that's in dock is a boat that's not making you money or and is actually just costing you money. No, that's my idea. Think on it. It's so quiet now.
I was confused for a second why it was so quiet.
Cut out. What happened to that gun?
Oliver still has. Well, I mean, Oliver's. It was on his body. I don't know if
Godfrey has all of Oliver's belongings.
Mhm.
Godfrey, what happened to that gun?
He has it on him. He's next to die.
I mean, do we want to bury it with him, or this is really grim? But do we want to like split it between everyone, like all of his belongings, or do we keep it with him?
It depends what was personal belongings and what was like shared by the party.
Yeah, I mean, I don't actually know what he had on him.
I mean, Berger would probably want to look at the gun, but I don't think he'd ever use it. You just want to look at and learn from it.
And it's just because the gun will get you killed, right?
No, I really like Virgo. I don't want to get him killed. It's because he would genuinely be interested in how guns work. He's an inventor.
Okay. Would you have any plan on anything to do with that knowledge yet, or kind of want to?
No,
No.
I was just thinking,
Okay.
like Virgo
He's
will
gonna
just think
become the
about
next
it.
Pafiel and become the next big gun trade overlord.
It'd be interesting to send back to his people.
Okay.
He'll have a look over it and take some notes, but I don't think he'd take it with him.
Did Oliver have anything magical?
He had Robbing's hood.
Braces of archery.
And he had a good bow.
Braces
he
of
did have the
archery,
braces
a
of archery.
bow, Robin Hood's hood.
Do you want the braces of archery?
For bows and long bows.
Oh, does it not count for crossbows?
It doesn't count for crossbows as far as
Well,
if
I
I
don't want it
remember
then.
correctly.
Doesn't count crossbow.
Yeah, I don't want it. It's fine.
Yeah,
Godfrey,
no use for them.
would this be? Do we know what he came to the group with? I don't want to give away anything. I will say that hat should definitely go with him.
Absolutely.
That was
like his thing.
I mean, it's a cheap knockoff of my hat, but I mean, I'm not saying.
Was his dinosaur pajamas?
I don't know. I think I have the best hat.
Fuck off! I have the dinosaur pajamas.
Do I need to make a check about detailed notes of this gun?
I would say yes. Go ahead and make a tinkering check.
Dex or int?
Int. Okay.
Tim, I hope you.
You have a set of notes that will be a faithful recreation of the object. And you have some inferences as to the arcane machinations of it. Okay. So. Yeah.
Well, I suppose we should. Well,
Guys.
how do you all bury here?
Well,
is it different than?
Do we even know where he's from?
He said Ilford. I remember
he said he
him
was from
distinctly
Ilford.
saying Ilford.
Well, we take him back to Ilford.
Aren't we in Ilford, or
We
did
just
we go straight to
passed
Harrigan?
Ilford.
Yeah, we just passed
Harrigan.
Ilford.
We just passed Ilford.
I mean,
bury him. We bury him in Harrigan.
I'm gonna make a history check to see if he liked Ilford. To see if I remember him saying anything.
Oh god, we are back in Harrigan. No.
His sister isn't his sister. His sister's in Harrigan. I remember that.
Wait, Oliver had a sister?
No, it's his brother. Well,
No.
my character doesn't know this.
Oh, asking.
His. All right. So for those who were in the party at the time,
Wait,
yes,
he had a brother.
he had a brother. His brother is a part of one of the guilds that work in Ilford.
Who was the girl though? Wasn't there a
That
girl?
was Petra, Thandon's daughter.
Wasn't he hot?
Petra is also in the city.
Yeah, his brother's in Ilford, not Haragon, right?
His
No, his
brother
brother's here.
is in Haragon. His
Oh,
brother
okay.
is a member of one of the rival factions, the Huntsmen.
Okay, all right. Boom.
I mean, it's
So
not a
we
rival to
should
us.
make all.
All right, well, okay, they don't technically rival you guys.
Yeah, we should do everything we can to avoid the broken claw.
The Broken Claw?
They're an adventuring guild who we didn't exactly leave with
So, would
the
you guys
best
like
of.
to give a full recount of your current status and what has happened the
Yes.
last time you were here in Haragon?
Yeah, that makes it
Sure.
get to them.
Okay. Would you like me to do that for you?
That might be easier, but
Okay.
it also
So
would be kind of.
the last time you guys were in Haragon was the day of the festival.
We left the day afterwards.
Yeah, the day after. Day afterwards. And you guys made a splash and were successful and won the festival. But this was before you acquired an item of enormous power called the Monkey's Paw, which you very quickly and efficiently threw overboard when you left, but that's another story.
Wait, you, Triton, did you ever find a monkey's claw?
The fuck are you asking me?
I have no idea. I was just curious because you're from the water.
Okay.
There was like a magical item that apparently. Were you not listening? They apparently threw this thing in the water. But maybe it would like fallen on your head or something.
No.
Alright, anyways, carry on with the story.
Sean, you can answer that question better than I can. Because I don't.
What amount of sway does your family have over Haragon? Ruling family of the Kingdom of Haragon. This is Haragon, the city.
I mean, I assumed like it's pretty decent.
Yeah,
but
the
I'm not-
guilds have immediate purview. However, an order from the ruling family of the realm will be obeyed. And yes, Killua would get special treatment in Haragon.
Does
I
Killua,
already have
Killua
However, it is good to note that you guys also left on not the most great of terms with one of the guilds, the Order of the Broken Claw. You welched on one of the orders that their leader, Harbin Whiteblade, gave you to give him the monkey's paw. You instead kept it for yourselves, informed one of the patrons that you were helping out from Willard's Wondrous Wares.
What did they sell at Willard's Wondrous Wares?
Wondrous Wares.
Tell me where this is.
I'll take you in a little bit.
Is also interested.
Yeah.
Obviously.
You got some discounts there and everything, but you also had a very tense night that night, having to break into someone's house.
Oh yeah, we did that
Nearly
too.
expose them for some poison making, which was above board, as he sold to the guilds. And eventually kind of left the wee early time of the morning in a sky ferry to Bladoon.
This is totally
Because
metagamey,
of
but didn't Oliver kill that guy?
Nope, I wouldn't let him.
Because of a suspicious death that you guys were being they were asking around about you guys.
Well,
So
why did you want to come here again?
We have to go to the castle, but this is the closest port. Because
So
there
we
wasn't like a
just-
port in the castle, was there?
No,
I didn't think so.
the only port would be to the north of that, and that leads out to the northern straits. So you could technically go all the way up and around Arethnir, but that's about an
That's
extra
a-
3 weeks.
Yeah, that's a way longer journey.
And we may not have bumped into our new friend.
Yeah.
No, we still would have because Sean.
Shush.
You might have bumped into
Fourth
some
year.
some Aarakocra. You might have been able to stop by and see Parlax that you guys have not met yet.
Oh
The
yeah,
ladies!
I guess Kinku are now technically our Kokra, huh?
Mm-hmm.
That's a weird thought.
So, Godfrey,
Yep.
Godfrey and Killua, do you want to go and touch base with Oliver's brother with the body?
I suppose that would be best.
I mean, yeah, I mean, do you want to come as well?
Considering some of the aspects of that, I don't think it'd be a good idea. And yeah, I think while you're gone, I'll try to figure out something with this boat.
Alright. Oculus, what's your name?
Yes, Mr.
Burgle.
Yes, Burgle. I knew it.
Do you like my friend Bill? And Bill just kind of smiles at you. And he's like not in travel mode. He's like full-fledged Bill.
Jeez.
He's handsome.
Oh, rip. Oh shit, Discord's down. Oh boy. Our server just died. So that's a thing. Are they doing group call? Okay. Oh, here they come.
Well,
It's not up
Oh,
for
it's
me.
back. It's back
Well-
now.
It's not back for me yet.
It's not back for me yet either.
Those buffoons.
Yeah,
Damn
well.
buffoons.
it's definitely up. Just refresh.
refresh.
Close and completely close the app and reopen it.
Oh, it's annoying.
Yeah, it's dead on my end. So there's that. Refreshing again. Sec. There we go.
Hey, everyone's back.
Hey, we can D&D.
And now we're taking a break.
Wait, but before we go,
Are we actually taking a break?
hold on. I had a very important thing that I was about to tell Oculus.
Yes.
I like you, and I don't like very many people.
I like you as a friend, buddy. I pat
Why
him
is Frankie so quiet?
I pat him on the back as I say, "You're just a friend."
But that's probably a good thing, because otherwise Bill would get mad at me.
Okay.
Anywho, do you think he's quiet enough, or should I put him in backpack mode?
He's not quiet at all.
I think he's fine.
He's really not.
We'll have a vote. Who thinks Bill is quiet enough? And Burgle immediately puts his hand up, and Bill puts his hand up.
What?
Ah, you see? I don't even like him, and he agrees with me.
Okay, well, there's still us three.
Well, there's us three. So, Oculus, you're the deciding factor.
The
Did Sean step away?
I don't know.
No, I'm back now. I'm grabbing the things that I was totally like prepared for and had all of the things that I needed and
It's
had
cool.
all
I'm
of the
RPing to
NPCs
give you
prepped.
time.
They were cool.
Yeah, I mean, we were gonna. I was going to, since me and Godfrey were, I guess, going to help with, to like deliver Oliver's body and, offer our condolences to his brother and stuff like that. Then also invite Clicker and Burgle and potentially Oculus to go to Willard's because they were interested in going there afterwards.
Absolutely. I'd like to know. Let's go.
After we drop off the body, because I don't want to carry around the body.
Alright, that's important. And then we will.
Aren't there like two
Ah,
bodies?
you see? Bill is staying
I mean,
Bill is
there's the
staying in
other
Bill mode.
body, but like I don't want to carry around an. We do still
Burgle
have
looks very
Fan's
happy
body,
with you, Clicker.
But can someone
You've collected
carry...
a bunch of bodies at this point.
Yeah, can someone carry Thandon or watch Thandon's body?
Alright. Bill will take care of it. Bill's quite good at carrying things.
Can he also carry Oliver? Because I can't carry him.
He's extremely strong. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Also, for those that look closely at Bill now, you would notice that his arms have taken on a more shield-like quality.
Hmm.
So,
Did we ever decide if his AC went up? I forgot. I can't remember.
We're going to make him out of.
we can rebuild him
Adamite?
faster.
Oh, I was going to ask you, Sean, could I buy a mending cantrip spellbook and try to learn how to cast mending? That way I could repair him faster. Is that a thing I could do? We'll talk about it later.
Yeah.
Alright, so I guess head to the Huntsman's Guild and avoid the Broken Claw like the plague.
Or just have like your other 3 new members deal with them when they show up.
I know, but like, still try to avoid them.
Yeah, probably.
Alright.
Like we have distinguishing colors or something.
I mean, Bill has.
I'm just saying. Bill still is wearing those banners. I never took them off. So they're like
know
red
us
and
by
blue.
those colors?
No, but it's like red and blue. What was it? Red and blue, right?
But I mean, Godfrey also kind of stands out.
We'll just have him in the back.
Oh my god, I just remembered we're in Haragon.
Yeah, do not go start hitting on Amma.
I need to pick some
Please.
fucking daisies.
God
Oh, dear
damn
God.
it!
Once we take care of the whole Oliver thing, of course.
Okay, fine. You can split off and go hit
Die.
on- Yeah, you basically die.
Well, maybe not die, but get my heart smashed to a million pieces.
No, dude, you'll literally die. They hate us. Remember?
they
Broken
don't.
Claw?
They don't like us.
Nah, it'll be fine.
Okay. Rip.
Yeah, I guess Rip Godfrey. To the Huntsman's Guild, though. I guess.
What's the roll thing for stats?
46. Drop 1.
You know, Godfrey isn't smart, but he's persistent. I'll give him that.
Yeah.
I'll give it to him.
I don't know if Sean is alive, but
Define
sure,
alive. I'm
okay,
ready now.
here. Okay, he's ready.
Sean, did you get my other message?
Which
Is
one
it-
was your
yeah.
other message?
Is the campaign considered low, medium, or high magic? I never rolled the
High.
stuff. Ooh.
We're high now.
The magic.
We started at low
We
magic,
we high now, boys.
Yeah, we're high now, boys.
but we got
Boy.
high
Yeah.
because low magic campaigns aren't as fun.
What are you talking about?
Oh,
I'm still playing low magic.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, all of us are still low magic.
Hi, I'm Paul.
Hi, how are you?
Alright, so to the place,
Which
Yep.
place you going?
the huntsman's to drop off Oliver's body.
Oh,
Okay.
before we go, sorry, I know there keep being interruptions from me. I'm going to infuse. Oh Lord, what?
All right.
do
So
you have a weapon?
first of all,
Killua?
what are you guys gonna do to dock the ship?
I
Pull
mean-
into the port.
Pull
I
into the
thought
port.
that had been established at first. Sorry.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, we were gonna have Zero deal with that anyway. He said he wanted to deal
Yeah,
with that.
Zero said he was going to deal with it.
Okay.
I was going to
so-
quickly use my infuse magic to put cure wounds into the weapons of Zero and, if they allow it, Zero and Killua.
Stab
actually-
someone and heal them.
How does this work?
You say the
You
magic
just cure
word.
you just
which
cure
is
yourself through
The magic word is Bill, and then you will feel the healing energies that I've put into your weapon heal you.
So
just
am I
do
allowed
whatever.
to say, Bill, and then before?
Well, you have to look at it and concentrate on it, and then
Oh,
say
okay.
Bill. So it's not like you'll just be saying, "Hey, Bill," and then you'll heal yourself and feel really bad.
Okay,
All right. So they both have a cure wounds on them.
I assume level 1.
So, Zero. Once you are docked, and they two shipwrights grab the ropes from the side of the boat. You're docked. You're tied off, and
I'll
as you guys start walking down the plank, you are approached by a male elven man with golden hair and hazel eyes with really, really, really large ears.
I just for the sake, I don't get off. So I kind of stay up
Mhm.
there to not make it look like I'm trying to disappear.
No,
But-
I mean,
but-
is Oculus, like
Known.
coming with us, or is he like
he can go. I'll handle this. I'll finagle. I already
Well, I
told you
mean,
what I.
we're gonna have to handle this because he's like
Mhm.
they're waiting
I-
for us.
Wait,
There's-
are you-
he's the very tall elven man with big long ears. Walks up to the gangway, but like enough that someone could come down and talk to him, and stands
invite him
there
up.
somewhat expectantly with a clipboard.
I invite him up onto the ship.
Okay, all right, fine.
So
Beckons.
this is
He just kind of zips up and approaches you. Greetings, the captain. Yes.
yes.
Your credentials, please. Your shipwright.
Well, that's what I need to talk to you about. I am the acting captain. The prior captain is deceased. I need to discuss a change of ownership.
I see.
If you can
Do you
point
have
me in the correct.
Do you have your registry documentation?
I show the prior.
He takes down the name of the ship and the name of the captain, and you say, this captain was deceased.
Yeah, they,
What manner of demise did she meet?
witchcraft.
Witchcraft.
Right?
Which lights? Witchcraft.
which like
Witchcraft. I'm just gonna put down magical
Yeah,
incidents.
we don't know
I,
what
uh,
happened.
Witchcraft.
She just like poof.
you guys are gone. I think.
Unknown magical incident. All right.
Like, the
So,
whole thing
um,
weird.
You will need to re-register the ship, and before it can sail again, it will need a new inspection. And of course, proper accoutrement of crew. Now,
Yeah,
if you
yeah,
wish to be
I'll,
the captain, you'll have to register as a captain. Otherwise, you'll have to name a captain.
Yeah, I plan on looking into that. I'm just trying to change over the ownership at the moment, and then handle that other business while I'm
Very
here.
well. I can handle that. The fee for that is 2,000 gold, and to port for 1 week is 100 gold per week.
Okay.
That includes security for your ship should you wish to not post your own guards.
If you could, I appreciate that. Thank you.
Excellent.
And I'll just hand that out over my own gold.
Sure. Okay. And you want to put the ship in your name for now?
Yeah, we'll do my legal name. Cade Valentine.
You got it.
Is that your actual name? That's a
Cade
pretty baller name.
Valentine.
Goddamn, dude. I didn't think I would have to give up my real name for a long time, and he busted it out at like level 3.
Hey, man.
So we're
To be
going.
fair, you probably also didn't expect to see your father at level 3.
No, so Cade Valentine is in the game officially.
There
So-
you go.
If this was like a movie, this is a pinnacle moment where everyone's expecting him to write 0, and it's Valentine.
Yeah.
You're
All right.
late.
So Cade Valentine.
I like to
What?
imagine that you didn't know what your last name was going to be until yesterday, and you're like, I got
so
it.
what?
gotta give you a
He
fun
says
fact on
that he's
that.
going to. Part of it is he does request that you make sure that you give him the proper name and your city of origin, that the correct papers may be acquired for the registration. That's what most of the cost of the registration.
I Ilford. I give him the
Okay.
legit.
Yeah, give him everything he needs to know, and he'll take care of it for you. It takes
So when
maybe
he
20
checks that
minutes.
I really was
the
a town
information.
guard.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, then he assures you that the background check will pass with flying colors, given that your history as a guardsman.
Impeccable.
Impeccable. Very well.
Imagine if it did end up in my name. What's your background? Well, I lived in the Underdark for a long time.
Yo, fun
Yeah.
fact. Fun fact. It was always gonna be Valentine. My actual birthday is Valentine's Day.
Oh, happy birthday!
Hey!
I didn't know.
That's why I love using the last name Valentine for characters.
Good
Plus,
times.
it's also a pretty sick name.
Alrighty.
And
So,
then I
I
will
guess-
head off to that other place that you messaged me about to do the other thing.
Okay. Oh, okay. So I mean, you. We'll
He's going to the slice of heaven.
we'll RP that one out. I think because that one's gonna be good. So who is going to drop Oliver's body off?
Oh, I was gonna take most of
Well,
the people.
currently,
We're gonna go back to
the
Willow's
rest of us.
afterwards.
Bill
The
is
rest of you
carrying
going?
his body. So-
Okay.
Yeah, and Bill's helping carry because they're heavy bodies.
Mhm. So, guys, you hadn't been to the Wandering Heroes Guild before, but it is it's not an unknown place. It's just outside of the gates by maybe a few hundred yards. Go out through the eastern gate, and you are presented with a massive hunting lodge, basically. The outside of it is just a huge log cabin. Leading up to it is a very well-kept garden that has mainly different various vegetables in it. And you walk up, and the door is unlocked. It is also made out of big, heavy log wood, and the handle is what appears to be some sort of tusked animal bone. And you open it up, you walk inside, and about as you would expect, it is a hunting lodge. There are various people lounging about, smoking, drinking. There's a very quiet, dark game going on in the back, but it's a very relaxed atmosphere overall.
Did we know
Everyone-
Oliver's last name? Oh, you
Nope.
did. Did we?
Did you?
I don't know.
I don't know if he introduced himself with the last name. And you all go in, and every single gaze is pointed at you.
I mean, it is
Well,
an odd group.
Bill is
Yeah.
also giant.
And we're
A
also
giant
carrying
machine walking.
corpses.
Mhm.
Well, we need to find Oliver's brother.
I can't believe Killa was the talker of this group right now.
It's so bad.
If you haven't realized, I've been kind of forcing it. I keep volunteering him for shit.
Like, there's a reason
So,
that whenever we were like on the ship, I was like, "Hey, can I use my sending stone to call Zero?"
Yep, that's why I keep trying to put you in this situation.
And a somewhat long-haired, brown hair, green-eyed, human male runs into the room. What's going on? And he just stops and he stares, seeing the body in the arms of a giant mechanical being, and he slumps. What happened?
We were traveling back here on a boat, and some water elementals attacked, and he didn't make it. We did our best to save him, but we couldn't do it.
I never got a chance to say that I was actually proud of my little brother. Well, I'll take him.
I'm sorry for your loss.
As am I. And Bill will gently
Well, gently
put
can a
his
robot
down into
drop
his hand.
put down a body?
Well, no. I
quickly
direct
gets
him. I direct him.
he quickly gets a couple of bearers to help, and they bring
Bears.
bearers to help.
I'm sorry, I actually heard bears, and I was
I
like,
did
yo,
too.
this guy's a druid.
I was like, "Yo, Kayla's about to turn into a bear and like high five everyone."
All right. Is there anything else?
Oh, his things. And I'll quickly run over to Bill's shoulder and grab all of his things and kind of fold it up tightly and hand it to him.
Does Bill just have like an inside
He accepts
compartment
it.
that you keep things in?
No, it was on his shoulder. It was
Is
just
he like a microwave thing in his chest?
So
Which
here's my
pops open.
quick question: did we give him literally everything, or
Yeah, I
think-
didn't even take the gun. I just took notes on it.
only?
Yeah,
'cause
I don't think we took much off of him.
I mean, I don't know because we
We
don't
would
have
have
access
taken
to
the
a
gold.
sheet.
Did he have any
We don't have-
gold? We would have taken
don't
the
have
gold. I'll
access
be
to a
real.
sheet.
Like 10,000 gold.
Yeah,
or something like that.
we definitely
We
would
would've
have
had
taken
a-
all of his money.
It goes into the party fund.
10,592 gold.
I
That
assume
would
we
go into
just
party
split
loot.
that. Oh, we want to put it in party loot? Okay.
Unless you want to
We
split
could-
it, but I mean, I
I
was
mean,
just
some
gonna put it in
personal
party
money
loot.
could be good too. Sometimes it's good to just split it amongst.
Well, we already have split it.
You just let it go to
Yeah,
Willard.
it was previously split, but I mean,
You know what? It'll be our spending money at Willard's. It's fine.
okay.
10,000
The Willards
gold.
Fund.
That's our limit.
And Clicker, take the gun.
Alright. That now is a really awkward time to
permission to
ask that
Sean.
question.
I mean, if you wanted to have, yeah. I mean, it wasn't a.
It's not like
Okay,
we would have
but
stopped
after-
you.
Burger was not taking no time. Clicker would have taken it just because he was interested in it. He'll pocket it for later. Yeah, he didn't like take it off now.
Yeah, he would have taken it off earlier.
Mm-hmm.
When
Okay.
he cast
So
it
the
over
rest
something.
handed to his brother. He thanks you and let's have a drink. And he goes and he grabs a bottle of something. Very fancy looking bottle in what looks to be a glass crystalline deer head. And he pours out how many of you would there be? Oculus,
I
did
think
you
I'm
come
about
with?
0 unless Oculus came.
Oculus, I assume you came with, yes?
I guess. Yeah.
I was gonna say, unless
Okay.
you stayed with 0.
So he pours out glasses for everyone and notices that Bill is a construct and doesn't drink.
There's also a deep gnome and a Triton amongst us.
Yeah.
Weird
Yeah, we're
group.
not a group. I'm sorry.
And the bird.
And a bird.
We have no humans in the group anymore.
No,
Yeah. Someone brought that up earlier.
If you want someone to look even more odd, I can become like a bear or something.
He doesn't even bat an eye, and just a quick glance around the room shows that the huntsmen are a more culturally diverse set than the other guilds were.
Dang it, we should have went to this guild. Would have been far better than Harbin.
Speaking of which, what have you heard about the Broken Claw? I hate to put business into this, but
First, a toast to my brother,
aye.
who was simultaneously the best shot and worst shot in all of Haragon,
Amen to
and
that.
was most definitely the worst brother that I've ever loved.
Definitely probably don't bring up that he maimed a child.
Oh god, yeah!
Yeah, we're not bringing that up.
I forgot about that.
We're not bringing it up.
Yeah, we're not bringing that up.
His last day was a very bad day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, he had a couple of days before that last day.
All right.
His last
So-
week.
We all
Okay.
toast and we drink.
So, what were you even doing that you got attacked by water elementals?
We were
Well, we
on
were
the boat.
sailing here because we have, and I look over to Bill, who has stand in his other arm.
Yeah, we have business over at the
We have
castle,
business in the
Castle
castle,
Greyfield.
and this was the nearest port.
I see. Well, the road's established. Thank you for bringing me my brother. Good luck, and I hope you don't meet any similar fates.
Before we go, my question. The Broken Claw.
I mean, I could tell you a bit about that. I've been there.
Is it still as it was? Has anything changed? Is Harbin still in power? Because from what I
Harbin still
understand...
is in charge, yes.
Alright. Thank you.
There was some mischief a few weeks back, as I recall.
He was just like looking off into the distance, like
Yeah.
I don't know anything about this. Like,
But such is the way with the guilds around this town. Enough money changes hands, and people forget about stuff pretty quick.
You have a good day. Sorry about Oliver. I hope the blessing of Gar... Oh, blah, blah. I would have said the blessing of God is on you and your family. And he'll kind
Track
of...
well and hunt good.
And with that,
I know,
I'll
we're
go ahead
working
and
on a
take
better
leave.
slogan. Have a nice day.
It fits your brother very well.
Okay, so let's jump on over to what Zero's doing.
Oh,
Would you like to do this publicly? We don't have to.
Oh God, no.
he's going
Okay,
to the slaves
then
of
no.
heaven. Well, during this time, should we just? I was gonna say during this time, I guess we got a break. I guess depending on how long it takes.
we gotta brainstorm what we're gonna buy.
Yeah, what do we want to buy? We
Well,
also
I'm
don't know what they're gonna
taking-
sell.
I'm taking Doff armor, like, immediately. That way I can use my wings whenever I want. And then,
I mean, I'd like to get just like
You can't-
some.
I can't
Use
manifest my
armor.
wings while I have armor on unless it was made to have the armor.
I mean, you
Unless
can always
it-
just ask for special armor, like
Yeah, but having Doff armor would also be fun. Although if I had special armor made, that'd be cool.
Where are we getting
Your
stuff?
stripper armor.
Willards.
Going to Willards.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what all Willards sells right now, but hopefully his stock is increased.
They had uncommon. I remember that.
Yeah, I'm hoping his stock increases.
I'm going to see if they have anything I can put on top of Bill. Like even if it's just like some raw adamantine or like raw mithril. That way I can increase his AC.
Yeah, I'm just hoping to get like a
Or his HP. I'd be cool with that.
a cloak that doesn't just billow. Because you know,
a cloak that does something would be cool.
Yeah, a cloak that does something. Who knows? Maybe I can get another cloak of displacement.
Liquor wants to fly. That's the thing with most Kenku, just wanting to fly. So
yeah, I mean, Clicker will get you like some boots of flying or something.
Well, you know what? I can levitate.
I know, but that's why I specified. Did you specify? I asked.
Yeah, I was honestly hoping that you were gonna give those to Clicker because like you already have wings.
Yeah, I'll probably end up giving them to somebody, but it was more of a. Now I'm going to keep them because you guys are being.
Because I was 100% on board on letting whoever wanted them keep them.
Do we have a decanter of endless water?
We do not. We should probably get one just because it's always.
I may get an alchemy jug. That may be useful.
Yes, the mayonnaise maker.
I already have a lantern of revealing.
I should probably like look at what I want to buy.
I did look.
I'm already now because I didn't. For some reason, I only
really have one more attunement slot, so I'm already using 3.
I haven't attuned to anything. So,
but you attuned to that stick.
What stick?
The navigation stick. That's
I mean, I don't.
You have to attune to.
Oh, I do have that navigation stick.
Yep. So you are attuned to one thing.
Yeah.
I am attuned to 3 things.
But I mean, I also don't plan on being attuned to it the whole time.
Honestly, you could probably give it to me if you wanted. I just gave it to you because I thought you might win stuff.
I mean, if you want it, go ahead and take it.
I mean, I have a lot more attunement slots than most people do.
Yeah, take it because the only reason I had it is because I'm
an artificer. I get more naturally than others do.
Very nice. Very nice.
So, I'm just trying to figure out what I actually want to buy.
Also, don't forget, you guys, that you have that healing, Killua.
Mm-hmm. How long does that last?
8 hours. So, okay. You should be good for the day. At least for most of it. I also gave it to him, so I'm gonna tell him, or remind him.
Wow.
Well, I should probably get like some +1 armor if possible. I don't know if I'm able to or not, but if I can get one, that'd be great. Or maybe like a +1 shield.
Oh, did I tell you guys that I'm a multi-class with this guy into?
Nope.
No. I might need it. I should have given him a... Oh, I think it only lasts an hour. I'm gonna read it real quick. Yeah, it disappears after an hour, so would have been useless anyways. I was thinking about giving him one of my potions, but it doesn't last very long. I realized a second ago that Swift Step is going to make me fly very fast.
What is wingwear?
What?
That's from a different module, I think.
It is. I was just looking at it. It's like a wingsuit.
By the way, guys, you want to know how many tattoos I have?
8.
Do they all look like they came off MS Paint?
Hey, you know what? That one actually did come off of Paint. It literally came off of Paint. That's not a joke.
I know.
I put that there myself.
Which one?
I put the tattoo of telepathy on my token, and I totally.
Oh my god!
I didn't realize.
I never saw it up close.
It's pretty great.
Are we on break?
I mean, he didn't even have a mirror. He just kind of like free-handed it without looking.
Look, it looks fine, okay? It looks fine. I did it on Paint using a mouse. Leave me alone. You know how much time I took making this stupid token? It took me like an hour. Like, not even a lie. I mean, we are kind of on break.
Technically?
They're doing stuff. They're like,
Yeah, we don't know how long they're gonna be though.
yeah, they may be. And you know what? I think it looks good for something that I just kind of offhand did. So you leave me alone.
I'll be back then.
Okay.
Yeah, I wonder if I could get myself a Cloak of Displacement. Wait, does that roll over to when you're like wild shaped or no?
I think it would meld into you, so no. Unless you want to have it, because it's a magic item, you could theoretically have it fit to one of your forms. So maybe it would have to be something you talk to Sean about.
I think I need a cap of water breathing.
Do Tritons innately breathe water? I'm actually curious. They do. That's cool. You know I have 120-foot dark vision?
They also get resistance to cold damage.
That's cool. I didn't know that. That's kind of neat.
Yeah,
I don't have resistance to any damage, but I have advantage on saving throws against magic on int, charisma, and wisdom.
Adapted to even the most extreme ocean depths, you have resistance to cold damage and ignore any of the drawbacks caused by deep underwater environment.
That's really neat. Do you speak deep?
Do you speak deep?
Speak Orin, or how you pronounce that.
I think Frankie knows what I'm talking about when I say that.
I do.
Deep speech.
Yeah. No, but there's a meme. There's like a meme and a meme inside there.
Inception?
Frankie, what class are you?
I don't know.
Okay. Now I'm sad.
There you go.
Alright, I'm going to fight you just so I can figure out what you can do.
I just won't fight back and I die. Or you'll die.
Yeah, I'll probably die. Although there are two of us. It's me and Bill. Oh yeah, I'm gonna multi-class into Arcane Archer. That's what I'm thinking about doing.
Fun.
Because even like just 3 points into it really does just increases your damage exponentially.
Mm-hmm. So he's at this Slice of Heaven place, you said?
I'm assuming.
Probably.
That was the idea. And is that actually a strip club?
It is a strip club, but we don't know if he actually went there or not. That's just me hoping that's where he went.
Performance checks will know.
You know what? I have a bowl of commanding water elementals.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I will be right back since we're actually on break, so.
You know, eventually I'm going to actually pull that out. No one's going to expect it, and I'm just going to kill everyone.
Yeah, we're going to forget about it, and Burgle's going to get really pissed and be like, fuck you, water elemental.
I think Zero underestimated how untrustworthy of you guys Burgle currently is. Like, he doesn't really know y'all. So for him to take that bag was, like, not the right move.
Yeah, it wasn't a move to just start pocketing stuff when he told you to stop either.
Yeah, well, Burgle didn't really care. Yeah,
exactly. So.
Oh, no, I'm not saying it was right of Burgle, but it's also what Burgle would have done.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Like, Jacob would not have done that. Let me just put that out there.
Yeah. Just the way you phrased it, it sounded like you were trying to... I was like, I'm defending of what my character would have done. I'm not saying it may have been completely right, but from his perspective, it's what he thought was right. Also, he definitely just wanted to study them and figure out how it worked. He has a very, he's very curious about magical items, which is why he's normally the first one to pick it up and identify it, and he normally writes stuff down in his notebook. Mm-hmm.
Because he wants to make his own later.
Right.
That's why he was like, I'm gonna let someone else take it eventually. I just want to examine it for a moment.
Does this music sound like RuneScape music to anybody else, or is it just me?
Is he playing? Oh, he is. Oh, I have the music turned down. No, this is definitely RuneScape music.
I thought so.
This is the desert going towards. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, the desert right from Lumbridge?
Yeah. Dude, it's been so long since I played that game.
I'm back.
Same.
I am back
Graphics
as well.
aren't terrible, but I don't see why they keep trying to put them up. The graphics wasn't the selling point to begin with.
What's happening?
We're talking about
RuneScape.
RuneScape. Because that's the music that's playing. Dude, I need some Discord merc. Like, for real, that stuff looks fly.
Discord merchandise?
Yeah,
I didn't
dude.
know they had their own merchandise.
They have, like, jackets and hats and stuff. That's what I need in my life.
It just seems odd to me. Both why would you make it and why you'd buy it. Like, that'd be having, like, Skype merchandise in my mind.
Yeah, but Skype isn't as much of a community as Discord is.
Like a TeamSpeak.
I would even say that Discord passes up TeamSpeak in that sense. Discord feels like a community version of Twitter to me, that you can still talk to your friends and hang out with them. You know what I mean?
Not really a proper search engine though for it to get around the site. You have to already have an in to get to certain places. Because it's private still. Like I can't search up Philip Franco's
there's
Discord
also public servers. Like there's recommended servers and stuff. Like if you play video games, there's recommended video game servers.
Yeah. It just seems more exclusive than most. Where people, it feels a place like go to communicate once they already know each other.
It's a good place for like streamers and stuff to get in contact with the community. Also, subreddits. A lot of subreddits have like Discords.
Yeah,
and it's also like a good thing for like a lot of people like make like Patreon specific Discords and shit.
Yeah, it's on me.
Guys, Senpai replied to me.
Who's Senpai?
Senpai.
I'll show you.
You tweet at Matt Mercer and he respond?
Discord responded.
Why is Discord your senpai?
He just talked about wanting to buy their merchandise, so it's not too much of a spin.
Jacob, follow me on Twitter.
I hardly ever use Twitter, man. I actually just like follow different streamers, and that's about it.
Yeah, that's about the same that I do.
I use Twitter a fair bit. But honestly, though, just
I follow different streamers. I follow the president just because I want to know what he's doing, and then I follow like
hilarious. I love his Twitter. Just like the reading of stuff he says is hysterical.
Wait, did Xfinity just tweet about EG? What?
Xfinity owns EG or sponsors EG.
Really? I had no idea.
Yeah,
That's
they're
crazy.
they're a pretty big sponsor for EG, and they actually have a whole series of like they have a old documentary series on EG.
That's crazy.
Hello.
Yeah, I need a break.
Okay.
And
We've already been breaking, so maybe like 5 minutes or something.
I'll try and be quick. I don't, dude.
Nope.
5, 10, I don't know. However
Take
you-
your time.
Jesus, Jacob. God.
Take your time.
God, I've just been sitting here for like 15 minutes while you go and die.
Oh, it was not that long.
It actually kind of was. We had a
It
very
was
long
like 15
conversation.
Hey, I mean, I had time to go get an ice cream cone, and I'm almost done my
I
ice
feel
cream
like
cone.
I did nice things though for the party.
I took a giant dump. I didn't really,
Same.
but
I did that.
It didn't take that long.
I should have. I should have went and took a giant dump. That's my mistake. I actually just sat here and tweeted about Discord, and that was pretty much it.
I don't know about anyone else, but I absolutely destroyed my toilet just a little bit ago.
Well then.
Just let it have it, man.
I showed it what for.
Hey, at least I can't use the toilet while we're playing D&D anymore.
That was an issue before?
I used to do it before.
Jesus Christ.
His tweets make me laugh.
This was from like a couple of weeks ago. This is a real tweet. I loved it so much. Just like saying out loud even. That's the president. My mental stability and being like really smart. Oh my gosh. You can't make this stuff up. So good.
Now, just read this in Cartman's voice.
Surely, that's not actually him writing it.
Oh,
No.
it has to be.
That's definitely him.
No one else would write that.
I really want to believe that's not actually him writing it, but I know it is. It's fucking sad.
America.
Fuck no. There's the wrong lyrics, but I don't care.
Canada.
Are we in the parallel universe, guys?
I think we're just the minority. We could be in a parallel universe. That would be neat.
No, did like Lex Luthor become the president again?
I think actually anyone who is in a parallel universe would never realize they were in a parallel universe.
Yeah.
Every other universe would be a parallel universe to them.
Yeah.
No one is in a parallel
I
universe.
feel like our universe began when someone tried to time travel and mess up the system. Man.
See, you
Like,
say
let's
that,
make
but what
trouble.
if our universe was caused by someone else in a different universe time traveling?
Yeah,
I mean-
our universe was a product of their,
Messing around with
It could go either way. We have no idea.
unless somehow we travel to that alternate universe. Thereby
And then we
creating
mess it
another.
up and create
Unless,
another.
like, Hillary was actually worse, and someone had to go back and fix it to make Trump president because there was no way possible that he'd actually win normally. So they had to
So
actually
they had to go
time
rig
travel
it.
and mess.
You act
They
like
had to
there was
go to
a
Russia and
I
then
mean, he
make
won on
Russia
that.
spam Facebook, which made
Just-
Trump president. Wow. They got
I'm
the
a-
FBI. Sorry. Also,
fucking. You know what? You guys say what you want. I fucking hate Hillary more than
Oh, I
anything.
hate Hillary
Yeah,
so
couldn't
much.
agree more.
I
She-
didn't say she was a good choice.
She's not a good. She's not a good person, and people kind
She's
of
a
forget the
terrible
fact.
person.
People forget the fact that Bill was accused of multiple rapes
Oh no,
in the '90s.
from
Bill
the
got-
beginning, I was anti-Hillary. I was never pro-Trump.
Bernie.
was-
Bernie.
Free
I-
college.
I'm just saying, Bernie totally got scammed. Like
I mean,
Absolutely.
I
Also,
remember-
have you seen the
How
Bernie
is
Thoughts
Bernie
Twitter
good?
account?
Bernie
Yeah,
would
Those
have
Reddit
been
the Ohio
almost-
governor was the best choice of any of them.
Bernie would have been almost a guaranteed win against Trump, but like Clinton.
No,
was, like,
he wouldn't.
I mean,
No, that's not
in
true.
In the polling,
chance.
when it was like 52% for Hillary against Trump, it was like 70% Sanders over Trump.
There were also all the polls also said Hillary would win, and then she
Just
didn't.
remember the thing with the polls. A lot of those polls are done in situations. They're like 100 They're a very small sample size, and it's who the media thinks to sample too.
Exactly.
I'm going to throw in an unpopular opinion. If Hillary wasn't a female, she wouldn't have had a platform.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
It was literally
women vote for Trump. Or all the garbage she had. You remember all that?
no offense, but like I said, I'm a moderate. Look who the Democrats really push. They're all people that the middle of the country don't really sympathize with.
This is
I was impressed with the amount of people who voted third party.
It's third parties. You have a split Democrat party. Trump was not a Bible thumper. People also forget Trump was a Democrat up until
Yeah.
what, 10
Up
years
until
ago.
Obama was elected.
And here, there's a lot of stats that are forgot that Obama has deported more people than any other president ever. You know, he's pushed a lot of fucking other shit.
Oh, I don't like this.
I hate Obama. His family's. A neighboring department arrested his uncle, who's the biggest piece of shit in the world.
All of this.
I didn't know that.
Caps.
Where do you
Yeah.
live, Type?
I'm in Massachusetts. The Framingham State Police arrested his uncle, and Obama also. Do you remember hearing about the Cambridge professor that was arrested in his own home?
I do remember that.
Yeah.
So, I was taught by the guy that arrested him. Whole
wow.
thing, which is in the actual what happened, is very different from what he said. The Obama. What happened was they were arresting a guy, and the professor was standing on his front porch, screaming, yelling, and interfering into the investigation. Like to the point where he was like riling up a crowd. So you very much are capable and allowed to arrest someone for disorderly conduct if it's creating a tumultuous scene. So he did. They said, all right. They gave him like 30 warnings to like stop, just go in, go away. He wanted to involve himself, so he got arrested.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So
I feel like you might want to cut this part out of your stream.
I don't think you can.
It's not monetized anyways, whatever.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, I mean, I'm very moderate in what I believe. Like, I want free healthcare.
Yeah, we all want free health. Exactly. I'm kind of in that same boat.
But you're gonna have to find the middle ground. The actual legitimate middle ground is that you're gonna have to have healthcare with standardized pricing, because a heart attack, the cost to care for a heart attack in the middle of the country for the exact same care is 1/10 of what it is in the East Coast or any major city on the coast. I mean, there's just it's no different care. It's just bullshit pricing.
It also
Dude,
doesn't have that
Houston-
pharmaceutical companies jack up prices on pills when they need it. And
Well, not even that. I mean, hospitals will charge you fucking $80 for a single aspirin.
Houston has one of the best hospital districts in the world, but all of the hospitals in the Houston area are super expensive.
Well, they are. If they're a priority 1 hospital that has any recognition, you're gonna be paying. That's just the nature of how it is. And
Because capitalism.
no, it's not capitalism. You have a shitty fucking Congress.
Yeah, I mean it's more of just like you should probably like regulate the pricing for most things.
Here's the thing: Congress has routinely had the lowest, like a 20% approval rate, yet they have the highest rate of people being voted back into office. I mean, you're almost guaranteed if you're a sitting, representative or senator, you're more likely to keep your seat than lose it.
I think there should be term limits on Congress, but it's
Oh,
like
yeah.
who's gonna make them do that?
You know what? Honestly, fucking Trump might. He's such a wild card that there's some stuff that he'll do that's very positive, that will be positive in the long run.
Yeah, but how's Trump gonna do that from his?
I feel like
there's checks and balances.
No, there's checks and balances, and people forget
Congress
that
doesn't control everything.
But he can push it, and that the sentiment will be so against Congress that he'll say it and he'll start a conversation about it, and that's the first step.
I think the most positive thing Trump has done has made people care. Put it plainly,
No,
like people
it's not.
People have started caring about what's going on.
It doesn't matter. I mean, this is no. I mean, this is more carryover. This is the same carryover that's been happening since Bush.
I mean, I'm sure there was some.
You have a more volatile political aspect. The news is 100% the problem. I need you to know, there's no one in the world that I hate more than fucking the media. They lie about fucking everything, and I've dealt with it firsthand for murders and shit like that. They fucking make up whatever they want.
I don't get my news from CNN, Fox, or
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
In general?
American
What's
news
that?
sites. I refuse to use American news sites. I use a French website to get my news.
It doesn't matter. I mean, for the most part, it's all the same now. It's to get the hit.
Mhm.
What were you asking, Tim?
You said you blinked out when you said that I don't trust.
I don't trust the media. I really don't.
Okay, yeah.
I've dealt with a lot of news people that will fucking lie. They claim a rumor as a source, as multiple sources. All you have to do, there's an incident that just happened in Boston for the Ron Burgess. He got someone texted him a fake news story, and he was claiming multiple sources and all this stuff about Tom Brady, and none of it was true. It was literally a prank call. But that's basically what happens without it being fake. Like, someone just tells someone something, and they're like, "Fuck it," and then they're not required to run a
roll the paper.
Yeah, it's fucking.
I leave you kids alone for 5 fucking minutes, and you're already talking politics.
Yeah, sorry. This is why you don't leave us alone.
Great googly moogly.
It's just the politics of I hate the media and I hate Congress.
A cop hating the media, I totally understand.
Dude, fucking. So we had a couple deaths in our town, like 2 girls. They were fucking stalking the funeral site like vultures. They went to the family's house. They're fucking scumbags. I fucking hate them. I've caught them like climbing through trees and shit to try to get a view of like a crime scene. They have very little fucking sympathy for victims, but they'll be the first to cry. Anyways,
let's play D&D. Let's leave this terrible world that we're a part of and join the wonderful world of Harrigan, where we're all going to die.
So let's go ahead and jump back into it. Did you have any intention of meeting up with the group or checking in before your next thing, Zero?
I mean, I figured
most of the group said we were going to Willard's after.
Yeah, that's half of why I said it. I was like, I'll go to Willard's because that's probably I want to. I have an intention of going there, and it just I think coincidence would be kind of funny.
Nice, Tim.
Thank you.
All right, yeah, actually, you're walking up right as they reach the front door of Willard's, and yeah, for Virgil and Oculus's benefit, it's really, really, really big and fancy looking now. They've just finished another round of remodeling. It's a bright purple sign with pink lettering, Willard's Wondrous Wares, and then underneath it, and similar scroll is Harrigan Branch. And you guys can head on in.
Well, Virgil just walks right in the door. He doesn't even take 2 seconds. He's in there.
I mean, head in with the group.
Taking notes the entire time.
This is interesting.
Hello?
The bird one freaks me out.
Hey, is William here?
One of the stock boys you guys have not met before just looks up and just kind of takes you in for a moment and points to the back. He's in the back.
Right. So I guess I'll start heading to the back.
Oh,
will follow behind Killua, just looking around with his mouth gaping open.
Killua, Godfrey.
Yeah.
Don't have. I sorted everything out with the boat.
What you cannot?
I sorted everything out with the boat.
Oh, with the boat.
Yeah. it's set.
Okay.
Everything about it's set. We don't have to worry anymore.
We've got a boat.
No, everything is set with a boat.
What?
So
Every month we'll be able to get some money.
Okay. Cool.
I solved our issue with what's her name?
Are you like renting it out as like a party boat or something?
No, it's a merchant vessel, and we have a partner.
Who's our partner?
Yeah, we don't have to worry about the broken claw anymore. It's a fun fact.
They're not our partner, are they?
Yeah, we don't have to worry about the broken claw anymore. We're good.
What'd you do to them?
Why does that scare me?
Yeah.
I got a deal.
What kind of deal?
Did they take our boat?
No, the boat's still in our name.
Okay, great, but what kind of deal did you cut?
We're dealing the profits. We don't have to worry about any of the issues, and we just get a nice lump sum every month. We get our cut. And but
this is the broken claw, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought they hated us.
Not anymore. You know what's funny? Money solves all issues.
So wait.
Well, I thought tuna solved all issues.
Tuna
is not currency here.
We will talk about that later, Oculus.
Neither it is in my place. What are you insinuating, little man?
Well, I mean, I don't know how fish world currency and stuff works.
I like this guy.
It works the same as you, mouth breather.
I said we will discuss this later. Zero, what are you talking about? What do you mean?
Well, I mean, we don't have to worry.
Okay, so basically he just got the broken claw to worry about a boat for us.
God, why am I forgetting his name all of a sudden?
Carbon Whiteblade.
Harbin's gonna
Carbon is no more.
Harbin's gonna go ahead and handle the stocking and the management of the crew, and we're just gonna get the cut of the profits, so we don't have to deal with all the minutia. With a term to renegotiate every 2 years for a 10-year period.
Okay.
But in exchange, we also don't have to worry about some of the apparently other revenge that he got that he's gonna clear up.
Okay. Well then.
Right.
The leader of well, money solves all issues, and I figure if we cut him in, it would.
What was the revenge that he was planning?
Yeah, care to give more detail on that, sir?
He was tarnishing our names a bit, but he's gonna fix that now that he's in monetary bed with us.
Well, where is William? Where is my
in the
friend?
back. We're heading to the back right now.
Side note: the leader of the Blue Bonnets is dead.
Didn't you hit on her?
I mean,
you sat in her room naked.
Office.
You act like that's weird, and I already explained that it was for the benefit of Harbin.
Okay then.
Understanding, man.
So
anime protagonist.
So
any other questions about that?
I mean, I don't think so anymore.
I think I'm gonna pick some daisies.
I think I'm gonna try to get.
Does anyone else hear that?
So,
where did that music come from?
You start getting led to the
Wait, Harbin?
Harbin. Oh gosh.
Oh god.
William.
For again, have not met him before, is a somewhat heavy-set human man, a great blonde beard, and a very friendly disposition. Ah, my favorite of customers. Come on back. Killua, I don't know your friends. New friends? Old friends?
Burgle. Burgle
new
Glumble
ones.
Gumblestone.
They're an interesting bunch.
I can tell. I can. Really, the most interesting of people have the deepest pockets.
And this is Bill. And Bill like kind of wave with the hand that isn't holding Thandon's dead body.
Okay, ignore that, please.
Your toy is going to have to wait outside.
What? I can make him a backpack.
While he's
Let's go ahead and do that.
Wait, where are we going to put this?
Where are we going to put that?
That also cannot be in your.
Alright,
Mr.
Bill.
Grumblestone.
Bill, go
If
wait
you're going
outside
to-
and protect the body. It's fine.
Oh,
Still guard mode.
very well. Anyway,
I apologize. I'm not used to your customs.
carrying corpses
What
in my
part-
hometown.
where
is
do you
very
come
normal.
from that the custom is to drag around dead bodies?
Well, we have to keep them protected until we can resurrect them in the Underdark.
So bring them to a morgue.
Well, we don't have morgues. We have giant construct bodyguards.
Oh,
Anywho,
once again,
Let's carry on.
Mr.
Glumblestone, yes.
Okay.
I'm very
Thank-
interested in your wares, though. Please continue.
I don't know you enough to do business with you directly. Mr. Killua, though. How may I help you?
I mean, has your stock been updated since I was last here, or?
I've some brand new items in stock, to be sure. Are you merely browsing, or are you looking for anything in particular?
Well, I just received a list from Tim.
No,
I see.
Clicker.
Clicker just handed me a list.
Silently just handed me
I
something.
see. Ha.
I mean, I was also looking for a few things, but out of character, I don't know how much we're allowed, what rarity and crap we're allowed to get to.
Well, ask and we'll find out.
Okay, do you have a Staff of the Woodlands?
Staff of the Woodlands. That is an interesting piece, isn't it? In fact, I do not.
Okay, I kind of assumed so, but worth asking.
Perhaps that's more of a item that you would need to actually acquire through your training, my young master. As I recall, the druids typically do not let the relics go for an easy price.
Mm-hmm. How about some magic shields?
What manner of which do you require?
Like +1.
Some fine shields? I can do some fine shields. I have two of a relatively refined variety. One of them being a simple steel and brass banding affair. One of them more of a buckler style. And he takes both out and he sets it down. One of them being like this giant, like circular Spartan shield with brass bandings across it.
Hey, Clicker, is that one good for you?
He just nods really fast, without like losing eye contact from the shield. His beak's just flapping up in the air, making like a whistling noise.
And then,
I see.
What's the other one like?
The other is a small buckler with two
That's the one he was
iron
looking
spikes
at.
on either side.
Wait,
So which one was Clicker looking for?
The one that's not giant?
Oh, okay.
The buckler. Yeah.
Yeah, he kind of has a buckler in his picture anyways.
Okay. So it is a black buckler with two kind of spikes going off on either end.
Hmm.
Well, both will run you approximately 500 gold.
Yeah, Clicker, do you?
Clicker hands it to you,
Okay.
Killa.
I'll then hand it to him in the train of gold.
Mm-hmm.
Is that for both, or just getting the?
I was just getting the one for you, I think, because I didn't.
Okay.
I'm not going to use the gigantic one.
Yeah, I just double check.
Tim, your mic's making weird noises.
Tim.
He died.
Yep.
Okay. Also, some winged boots. I would. I don't know if they're available or not.
Winged boots are rare.
Winged boots I can do.
But yeah, winged boots are uncommon. It's the
Yeah.
wings of flying that are rare.
Winged boots I think I can do. They're actually in the front. I've got several different styles.
Yeah.
Let me bring a couple back for you. For you, young master. Or for another?
For the bird friend again.
Show me your
I'm
feet.
more-
He just looks over and kind of cocks his head. Show me your feet, young man.
Pops out of his boots.
Young bird.
Young bud.
I think they have feet.
Mm.
Oh, feet.
He judges and says, "We'll be right back." He comes back in 3 minutes exactly for those timing, and he has 3 different types of boots. Well, shoes, footwear. One of them, a Grecian sandal with wings, very, very Hermes, as we like to say. And this one here, your standard fare black boot. No judge on that one whether or not it's fancy or not. These I'm proud of. He takes it out, and you ever seen Air Jordans, the Reds?
Yeah.
Those.
Naturally.
Yeah.
I think I just googled it, and they don't have feet. They have those huge claws. So I think the sandal would be best, probably, so his toes can get out of it.
The sandals or the?
Yeah, the Hermes.
Tim, you've got noises again.
Well, the sandals will cost about 600 gold. The standard black will cost 5. Of course, the Air Jordans, they come with a little bit of a markup.
They're literal Air Jordans.
Mhm. They're Air Jordans. Tim, you're killing me, Smalls.
What do you have, a USB mic or is it the sound port? It sounds like it's the actual connection to the computer rather than
that's what I was thinking.
online.
Oh my god, Burgle! Okay, can I just have, the people who want the stuff ask for the stuff? Because they're throwing a lot of things at me.
Alright.
Lay
it on me, Burgle. What is
I'm
this?
ordering for them, and I don't feel like being a storefront.
Burgle,
Burgle,
you guys haven't seen Burgle this excited in a while. But first off, I just have to say, the way you store all of your items is fascinating, and I could probably stay here for a while and just examine everything. But I cannot do that. I need a breastplate of doffing, please. Common, but I don't have one in my possession.
It's in the front. 200 gold.
I can take that out of my own pocket. And then I need Eyes of Minute Seeing, if you would have those.
500 gold, and they're in the front.
Alright. That one will have to come out of friend loot. And then
What's friend loot?
Do you have any adamantine?
The 1050 or whatever the crap that we got off of Oliver.
And then, do you have any adamantine? Just
yes.
bars.
Adamantine bars?
Or just, even if it's just ore. I don't need armor.
I don't carry ore or any of that. I carry some completed armor sets. However, you'll need to visit a blacksmith. I can reference you if you wish.
A reference would be great. It is unfortunate. If it's magical, do you think it would be able to shift to? I do not deal in magical armors often. Do you think it would be able to shift to my construct size?
Adamantine you'll need to create at his size. Some armors would be able to adjust given their
What-
magical properties.
What armors would you recommend?
Ooh, Elven Chain comes to mind. I happen to have a set of that.
Let me look at Elven Chain. I've not seen it before.
Chain shirt, but you don't have to have any. You don't have any. You don't have to have any proficiency with it.
Oh, that's cool. So
Even
it's
if you lack proficiency in medium armor, you can use it. So therefore, yeah. So there's that, and then plus the +1 to bonus AC from the chain. So there's chain shirt, and then that +1, and you don't have to be proficient with it. And that would be that's about 1,000 for the Elven Chain.
Okay, so his AC would be 17 because his base armor is 13. All right, is that all right with everyone? That's all I want.
How much? So hey,
It would
Side
be
note.
1,500. Also, I've finished my examination on these boots.
Mm-hmm.
If anyone else would have wanted them, I was just trying to examine them for my studies.
Do you have any cool hats?
I would have liked it.
Oh
Yeah.
my dear Lord Killua.
I'll hand them
I
over
have
to Zero.
so many fancy hats.
Uh,
What manner of fancy hat did you
oh,
want?
okay. Well, then I'll just take it out of that. So I have 1,500 right now. Yeah, is my budget right now 1,700 because of the armor, and then I want What do you have any boots of striding and leaping?
In the front,
Awesome. How much?
500 gold.
All right, 2,200 is what I owe you, and I just take the bag, take 541 of it, put it in my pocket, hand him the rest, and I just start grabbing my stuff.
He is a bit of a handful, isn't he, gentlemen?
Yeah,
So
we just
hey,
deal with him.
Mr. Zero, you look like you're yearning to buy something pretty.
yeah. Side note, out of character. If you didn't see what I had, just for the sake of splitting all that money, including Oculus and Burgle and all the other characters, take 2,041 gold, 7 silver, 1 copper, and that's leaving the same amount in the party funds.
Sweet.
Because we had like 19,000 in the party funds.
Yeah, you guys got a fuckload of cash from that
That's
fight.
how much in the thing?
The party fund
All
has
of
the
the
same
gold.
amount. Yeah, that's literally, we had so much gold just sitting in there. It was kind of
Oh god,
ridiculous.
we have 19,000 gold in the party loot still?
No, not anymore. That's me splitting it 7 ways, with a party share getting its own share.
Oh, okay, because it still says 19,000 on here. That's
I
right.
haven't updated it. Boom, it's updated. So
Oh, okay.
if you hear the sound of my voice, take 2741 gold.
I have 1,300 platinum.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Mm.
And 824 gold.
It's a lot of money.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm a
okay.
rich boy.
Well, you are a
Mhm.
prince.
Mm-hmm.
I spent all my money buying you guys fancy dinners.
Yeah, you
I'm
also
a rich
left
boy who wants to spend
Cedric.
money, but doesn't know what to buy.
I tried to convince you guys not to let him take the money, and then you guys still gave it to him.
All right,
Yes.
Who take the money?
Cedric, a long time ago.
Mr. Zero, what would you be looking for?
I'm gonna be completely honest with you when I pull off the cowboy hat. I want to bring this because I know it's swag, but I was hoping we could turn that W into an X. I've grown attached to it, and
Mm.
I know
But
it's swag.
it's Willard swag. You can't break Willard swag.
That's why I'm coming to him.
I mean,
If it's free swag, then I'm looking to pay some money to get altered. So in the end, it's still a profit.
But Willard swag.
Yeah.
You gotta advertise the brand, you know?
here's what I can do. You got that as a hat because I was giving out freebies that day and you didn't have the money. Now, you are a man of generous proportions and
Wow.
generous pocket. So, here's what I can do for you. instead of your current cowboy hat, unless you have sentimental value on it.
I got sentimental value. I'm just looking to get it
I s-
altered, and I'm willing to pay.
Well, he just waves his hand. The W disappears. That's easy enough. What I can also do is maybe we get that hat a little bit of tricks. It will take maybe a few days, but I think I could probably figure something out for you.
How much would you want?
Well, let's find out what you might want. I can make it have a simple enough spell effect for 500 gold. Simple spell being something like a color change, a camo, something like that. Something a little bit more intense or intimidating. Something that affects your entire person might be a little bit more than that, especially given the expedited aspect of things. That would be more like 1500, and we could allow that hat to disguise you. Or perhaps I make it a little bit more sturdy and we allow it for any amount of specific protection, in which case it would be about 1500 as well, and we could make it a little bit more effective an armor piece for you.
Let's go with that second one.
Allow it to
The third one. Third.
the third.
I forgot the numbers. It's okay.
I understand. Now that yes, that will take about 3 days, and I will need your hat, and I will need payment in advance, and I will be able to return it to you for all intents and purposes untouched, except with a little bit under the hood.
Well, just as a side note, while you're touching it up under the hood, do you think we can, like I said, make that no, never mind. We'll just keep it a simple no letter. Yeah. Do you enchant weapons as well, though?
I do, but the weapons take far longer than clothing.
You could always just potentially buy one already made.
I have a custom-made one. I give a pouty face.
I understand custom work, yes. And I can do custom work, yes.
No, it's good for now. I wasn't. I might come back this week with some gear. I wasn't prepared. I'll be honest. I just came in for the hat. I'm a little overwhelmed.
I understand. Well, your hat and the gold and it's essentially Tuesday. It'll be done Friday.
Total side note. Do you know a good tailor in the area?
Tannenbaums.
Thank you. Actually,
what
I should. No offense, I should know because I've lived here for 5 years.
Mm-hmm. And you know the name Tannenbaum, and yeah, that's just the best place.
What armor did he recommend for my
Elven
adamantine?
chain.
No, the armor for the adamantine.
Adamantine. He recommended you go see Hank at the Mammoth's Hammer.
Alrighty. I'm gonna see if I can get Bill some extra hit points.
Cool.
That's my goal.
All right. So Tannenbaum's Tailor Shop and the Mammoth's Hammer. Who wants to go first?
I mean, I was still.
Okay. All right. We're still shopping.
Yeah.
I got to check with Godfrey and Killua and Oculus still.
Because I was shopping for other people at first.
Shopping. All right. Shopping for Killua. You're looking for a hat, my young man.
I mean, potentially a hat. I don't know what kind of hats you got. I just know you got cool hats.
Cool hats indeed. Well, I just got this one and it's lovely. And he takes it out. It is a metal conquistador helmet.
Yes.
This lovely gem offers a little bit more protection than your standard fare. It is also very pointy. He takes out another. It is a. You know how Zero's hat is basically a pink cowboy hat?
Mm-hmm.
This one is a purple cowboy hat with a pink feather in it.
Mine was purple.
Yeah, his was
Yours
purple.
is purple? Alright, then swap it, reverse it. Pink with a purple feather. And this one here is a hat of...
Pimpery.
I was going to say intimidation. Any man who is brash enough to wear such a device upon his head will gain an edge in aggressive negotiation.
Alright, how much?
2,500 gold.
Oh dear God. I I don't have that much, so.
Virgo, if you want it that bad, convince me to
I
get it for you.
I just wanted to be a hero like the rest of you. The heroes wear hats.
This is true. Everyone in the party is like wearing hats except for the new guys.
Yep.
Welcome for that.
Yes, that is exactly it. Yes.
I love it.
Someone Photoshop this on the Burgle's token and I'll do it.
I'll do it. One moment.
He says the third option for hats that I have.
Guys,
The
Burgle
third
has
option that I have
-2
is-
for intimidation, by the way.
And you'll do it at advantage.
Yeah!
Yeah.
I'm not really tempted to buy this for you now.
The last hat that I have that might be up your alley is a bit of a special item. This hat will allow you to plug and unplug your microphone so that you stop clicking like clicker. This hat will allow you to transform into a winged beast once per day for an hour.
And what does this hat look like?
It is a simple trilby with a peacock feather in it. Green trilby with a peacock feather in it.
Can I
Oh,
just have the
man.
first one with the giant spike in it? Did that have anything cool, or did it just look cool?
It will protect your head.
Fair enough. I'll take it.
1,000.
Really? For something... Is it mundane or is it magical?
It is very magical. It will protect your head very well.
Oh, understood. I have 600 gold. I can't buy it, so...
God, I fucking.
Exactly that, too.
I need you to.
How much for it?
1,000.
Ah, yes. The trilby of transformation is 1,800 gold.
1,800 gold.
Mhm.
Okay. I'll take that.
There's Don Quixote's ass's hat is the one. There's the pimp hat of intimidation, and then there's the trilby of transformation.
Well, the trilby's gone.
Okay.
Alright, I'll take the first one if I can pull from party loot. If I can't, then I just won't get it.
Don
It's cool.
Quixote's ass's hat.
Is that what is it? I didn't even hear
Don
the name.
Quixote's ass's hat.
I actually can't say that because of my beliefs. Can we change the name?
It's Donkey's hat?
There you go. Better-ish.
You're the worst.
I'm sorry, okay? I actually can't.
Okay. What actually does the hat do?
The trilby of transformation.
Yeah.
Once per long rest, you can transform into a giant owl for an hour.
Ugh.
Either a giant owl or any sized owl. That
Peacock. I feel like
I
we're
wanted
missing
to give
out.
him a flight. I'm not going to have him turn into a flightless bird.
Well, make it a flying peacock or a flamingo.
Can
It's got to be a really obnoxious bird.
I've seen a video of a peacock flying before.
Okay, it's a giant peacock then.
Okay, then.
Owl. That's not obnoxious.
Giant peacock.
Giant peacock.
I need you to know Killua is now the douchiest halfling in all of Haragon.
Oh,
No, that's
you remember
Baracus.
that was Baracus.
Not
Baracus still
anymore.
hasn't.
Not
No,
Baracus yet.
Baracus still has him beat.
Dude,
Baracus
you're wearing a
definitely still has him
trilby.
beat.
I have no respect for Killua
All
anymore.
right, so Baracus has hair that changes color with his mood.
Yeah. And bull horns and bull ears.
Bull horns and ears. He has a cloak, a bright purple cloak with matching sunglasses.
Yup.
Dude,
I
a
am-
trilby,
yeah.
a trilby instantly puts him. That's like wearing the Dr. Seuss hat non-sarcastically.
Fezzes are cool.
No, they're not cool.
What the hell are you talking about?
I wear a fez now. Fezzes are cool.
Ugh.
Shout out to Matt Smith.
Do you also have like
I know, right?
boots of elven kind?
Yes, I'll have a set of those in the front for you. 500 as usual.
And
So
also an alchemy jug and do you happen to have a cloak of displacement?
a cloak of displacement I don't have.
Okay.
The alchemy jug, of course. Once again, 500 standard prices. I have two different variations of the alchemy jug. Otherwise, I can get you the standard fare crystal
Well,
jug.
What is the other variations?
One of them is a pot, like a big like cookie jar style pot with honey on the front of it, and the other is a diving bell.
I'll probably just take like the
I
regular
understand. So yes, they're a little bit of a eclectic taste type of item, but yes, of course, your
one.
standard crystal and jug, of course.
And since you don't have the cloak of displacement, do you have like just a cloak of protection? Or,
Yes, I do. Several different variations.
All right, I'm not gonna
Do
get
you
the
have
hat.
a
It's
preference
cool.
on that?
I mean, what kind do you have?
Well, I have one in a very wonderful royal blue that is your size, although it doesn't necessarily matter, I know. One that has a secondary enchantment on it to allow it to display any sigil of any house that you wish. And one that is simple black, unless it's a Thursday.
What
In
does
which
it look like on
case-
a Thursday?
I don't know. I've never seen it.
I'm gonna take that one because I want to know what it looks like on Thursday.
Okay.
I'm really interested in what this is gonna look like.
Okay.
Sir, do you accept magic items as payment?
No,
I
I
assume
do
that's
not buy
also
second
500.
hand. I can forward you to one of my buyers. I haven't seen him in a while, but I'm sure if you make
It's
an
just
inquiry,
a
you'll
bowl.
find him.
It's a bowl of summoning water elementals. You have no interest?
Like I said, I do not do any form of purchasing.
It's a party item. That's a party decision to sell it.
Yeah, that is a party thing.
Please
Well,
don't.
I wasn't. I was just interested because it didn't seem like something we would really want.
We never really had that conversation.
Oh,
Well, I can,
also,
I can put
hey.
you in contact with one of my buyers.
also, do you happen to have like a +1 scimitar or spear or
A fancy
What is that?
scimitar or spear of some sort?
yeah?
Well, are you looking for something of a druidic persuasion?
I mean, that was the goal.
Of course, of course. Well, perfectly serviceable spear would be in order, I believe. I do recall selling you a spear.
Yep, you did do that.
What did I end up buying? The Spear of Returning, yes?
Yeah,
Yes, yes. It's a very wonderful enchantment, is it not?
I actually haven't used it yet.
Well, that is unfortunate. I do have an upgraded model. Would you be interested in that?
Maybe. What are the other options?
Well,
Just basic ones, or
I have a standard enhanced spear. I have an enhanced spear of returning. I have a spear of night and day, and I have a spear of nope, I just sold it. So those three.
okay, what one is the Spear of Night and Day?
Ah, yes, the Spear of Night and Day. The Spear of Night and Day allows for shadow to be generated during the day and allows for light to be generated at night at the use of a command word.
That seems really nice to have. How much for that one?
That would be expensive, my young lord. That would run you about 5,000 gold. However, it has an enchantment on it, and you may use the affected abilities once per day. And outside of the Spear of Night and Day is a +1 magical item, and it also comes with the ability to cast either Darkness or Moonbeam once per long rest.
I'll probably just take the upgraded whatever the crap one that I already have, the Spear.
An upgraded spear, the enhanced Spear of Returning. Very well, 800 gold for that.
Okay. And also, do you have any goggles of night? Because I have
An
a hard time
entire
seeing
rack
night.
of them. What manner of goggles of night do you require? And of course, they're all sunglasses.
Something
as before.
flashy.
Something flashy that goes with a trilby. I happen to have just the thing. Blues Brothers sunglasses.
Okay.
Okay.
I assume 500.
500, yep.
Okay.
Spending spree for everybody. We've just spent like most of this time arguing about stealing party members' items and then buying a bunch of shit from Willards.
Sir, do you perhaps have a helmet that will allow me to comprehend languages?
Unfortunately, I just sold my last one.
Are you serious? Dang.
Thanks for that, by the way.
I would presume that I swapped out my spear then.
You can swap it out, yeah.
Guy just can't get a good hat.
Godfrey?
You know, I'm still loaded.
Yeah.
I spent very little.
Godfrey or Oculus, anything for you guys? Godfrey, are you still playing D&D?
The world may never know.
Jeff, are you asleep?
He's asleep.
Okay. Frankie, how about Oculus?
What the fuck?
Hey, there he is. He's not asleep.
Yeah, I've been here the whole time. I don't know why the fuck why wasn't making noise.
Anyway,
Oculus.
Do you have anything that keeps me wet? I miss the sea.
Well, I happen to have a perfect item for you, a Cloak of the Manta Ray. Now, this would, of course, increase your ability to swim. However, it has a wonderful side effect enchantment that just keeps you relatively moist.
Oh wait, I just realized
a
this
little bit
spear is really
salty.
awful. Because I use strength.
I already swim pretty well. Do you have any other options?
Well, several magical items can create water, but as I said with that cloak, the side effect enchantment is that it does basically dampen you as a effect. And if you're looking to do something like that, unless you had something specific in mind, sir.
Do you just have a bottle of water that never ends?
Of course, yes. One of the decanters of endless water. I have a decanter of endless soda pop bottle.
Real life Jacob could use that right now.
I would love that so much.
I have a standard decanter of endless water, and I have a specialized seashell of endless seawater.
Seawater, you say?
Very much so.
How much for the seawater?
Standard as always, 500 gold.
Deal.
Do you really need them? That's the question.
Who, me?
Also, what's your attunement looking like? You guys lots of things.
Okay, so the Cloak of Protection, does this require? Yeah, it does. So the Cloak of
the
Protection
trilby-
needed attunement. Did the trilby need attunement?
Trilby requires attunement.
Okay.
And then your spear.
Does the spear require attunement?
+1 weapons do not require attunement.
Really? Oh.
Yeah, and the goggles don't. So
The goggles
yeah,
don't.
I'd be able to use the gauntlets because I have a 5 strength, and if I'm gonna use the spear, I'd like to be able to use it with not a -3 to the damage attack roll.
You could probably talk to Shauna and let it use Dex. Spears are a little iffy.
Yeah, would I be able to
My-
use Dex for that?
Not unless you were a monk. Well, my young master, I do have perhaps a belt that might be interesting to you. I don't have one of ogre, but if you're willing to splurge on my behalf, I did get something very interesting in the other day.
What might that be?
'Tis a belt of giant strength.
What kind of giant strength? There's multiple types.
Well, this particular one being one of hill giant strength. However, it would be a significant bump in your power.
And how much are you asking for this?
This is a very rare item and therefore would be a little bit more on the pricey side. We're looking somewhere in the range of 3,500 gold.
Uh, I'm now debating because I definitely have the money. Just don't know how to spend.
Take your time, my young master. I will be moving on and speaking quickly with
You know what? Sure. Why
the
not?
others. You'll be buying it then?
Mhm.
Most agreeable.
I still have a fair bit of money.
I think at the moment I am a little bit sold out on Pearls of Power, and I do not have half plate. Unfortunately, Mr. Birdman.
I am muted. That's seemingly slightly sad about it.
Hey, that's so much better.
Sean, does he have a cloak of elven kind?
I mean, I got boots of Elvenkind.
He does have a Cloak of Elvenkind.
How much?
500.
I buy it.
Okay.
Man, I just want a hat, but all of them are expensive. I want a cheap hat.
Well, I mean, you can have my Santa hat.
To be fair,
Would you like my Santa hat?
Wait, you already had special hat, now you're getting a new special hat?
I got a new special hat because
You're the
The
goddamn
Trilby of
devil.
Transformation.
You're the
It's-
goddamn devil.
I mean, to be fair,
What did your
The-
Santa hat do?
it gave me
Gave him a-
proficiency with land vehicles of the sleigh variety.
That's awesome.
Jeez.
My hat does nothing, and I am excited about it beforehand.
Well, I mean, there was the original hat that I really wanted to get that I couldn't get.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna look over. Is that a hat of wizardry? Over there? And it's like on the common shelf, like on the bottom shelf. That's pretty cool. I don't know if I could use it. Be neat.
I believe yes. We have more mundane hat options. I was under the impression that you and your friends were big spenders, but yes, I have common magical items as well.
Ah, well, I don't need anything big. That one just seems nice.
Yes, I find that bright pink pops.
I mean, I really wanted the first hat, the champion's hat or whatever it was.
The Conquistador helmet?
Yeah, Conquistador
We can
helmet.
just rename it to Conquistador helmet.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
No, I can't even use it now that I'm reading it.
Could we please make this the hat of wizardry that they have available?
It is.
I thought the hat of wizardry let me have a cantrip. It lets you. It has to be attuned by a wizard, and I'm not a wizard,
Mm-hmm.
so never mind.
Mm-hmm.
But that would. But
if you're looking for something of an interesting hat, it's. I've got most of my best stock out. However, I may be able to find something interesting for you if you come back in a couple of days. I may have something very special.
I mean, we apparently now have to wait for Zero stuff, so.
Alright, that sounds fun.
Unless you want to pick it up later.
Be right back.
Okay. I mean, we haven't had that conversation of what we need to do. Plus, who's got the letter that Aran wrote?
I know I don't have it.
Like went into a portal or something?
He vanished into a portal.
Oliver had it.
Oliver had it.
Oh, no one grabbed it.
Oh, I went through his stuff. I'll just.
It will just say you grabbed it. It's fine.
Because his brother's in the city, so we need to tell him too and pass that along.
What do you got?
About Aran. Just remember, we have to tell his brother.
His brother was last in
Barney, right?
Barney. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, but I know how to get to the Thieves Guild. I can always pass a letter.
Okay.
Do you have is there a glamored studded leather? It's rare.
I don't know if I have a set of glamored studded. I have some enhanced studded, but glamored is more.
How much would it cost to glamour up that enhanced studded that you have?
Well, I think a finished product could be ready in a few days, and well, that would cost you.
What would the price be?
Somewhere in the range of about 4,500 gold.
Is it
Done.
+2 or something?
It's a +1, but it's also glamored, and I like the ability of not looking like I'm wearing armor, so I can have my chest hair out constantly.
That's the best reasoning.
Appearance is very important. I need to know as a player. I don't like the fact that I look like I'm wearing armor. It bothers me because it does not fit with Zero. 4,500, you got a deal.
You have 4,000 or 4,000 gold.
Dude,
you guys.
I had 1,300.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I've spent very little in comparison to you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, how much do you have, Zero?
I had 13,000.
Yeah,
before, so
yeah, that's what I was taking it off of. So now I have that much, which is still a good chunk of money.
Also, my hat was literally the only magic item I owned up until today. Everyone else had like 8 million more magic items than I did.
Yes, they have cloaks of protection, not gloves of thievery.
I think we'll also buy a cloak of protection then.
Also, what is the date today in game? Like the day of the week?
Tuesday.
Okay. Because I need to know.
Yeah. Clicker, you can buy a standard cloak or you can buy a colored cloak.
For 500? What color is standard?
Black.
She's cool with black.
Alright.
And he asks if there's anybody who he's selling.
assume he could, but he's a little wary about that given his more recent history about things.
Yeah, he
people
just had some
stealing
people
things.
stealing things from him. I don't know if you want to ask him for a way to get better at stealing.
Yeah.
And Clicker doesn't
There's
know
that
shit.
awful business with Glow Kindle.
Oh yeah,
Didn't.
we were framed for Go Kindle's murder. That's fixed.
Oh yeah, that's why we left.
Well, I'd never believed any of the vicious rumors. And
Also, does anyone want my Santa hat, or should I keep it?
I mean, I'll take it. It's fine. That'll be my hat. I'll have a Santa hat.
Santa's hat of Slayer.
Santa's
God.
little gnome helper.
Bill needs to get hooked up with a harness and a sleigh.
Oh God.
Okay,
Oh
that
yeah.
would be amazing, but that's what you get from. By the way.
Yeah. Land vehicles driven by Slayer sled.
Okay. I'm not even gonna put that in my sheet.
You
I mean, I
never
put it on
know.
my
It might
sheet.
come up.
It might.
God, was that the week of Christmas? We had the
Jeff,
game.
why are you playing Doki Doki Literature Club right now?
Yeah,
Don't worry about it.
I mean, just Monica, right?
Just Monica, that's right.
Yeah.
All right.
You know
Well,
what?
I have
Monica.
people to see. It was a pleasure doing business with you, though.
As always. Well, we've only just met, and you've given me a lot of money.
Well,
Oh yes, my buyer. Man's name's Jamal. He's got a
Oh my
very
God.
unusual way of getting in contact with him. Here, he writes down something on a piece of paper and hands it to you. Use this summoning spell, and just make sure you have enough room for a really big cart.
No way.
all
Of course,
right.
Jamal.
Of course, it's Jamal. God.
It's been a while since I've seen Jamal.
Totally
Right.
just
Huh.
if I send a piece of tailoring to you from the tailor, will you be able to enchant it? Just the basic, no tear, no mess.
Oh, of course.
Okay.
Of course, that
alright.
wonuld take but a day.
How much would that cost?
Standard no tear is about 50 gold. Standard no smear, no stain. That's going to run you about 150 for the full. I assume a full set of clothing. What are we talking about?
Dinosaur PJs.
Bingo.
Oh, you totally are. Oh,
Oh,
man.
Okay, then most
100%.
agreeable. Yes, of course. The full bodysuit experience is going to cost you about 150. Typically, I do that for suits, but hey, whatever.
Hey, it's called marketing. I got a
understand.
brand to upkeep.
I
So
thought
150?
I thought I was the mascot.
150, yes. All right, so you need to have a chat with Tannenbaum, the tailor.
Yeah, you can let someone else go before.
Okay.
I feel like
I needed to talk
bogarted.
to Hammer or whatever.
Yeah.
Hank Hammer.
Hank at the Mammoth's Hammer.
Why did I think Tannenbaum was the guy who, did the hair and stuff?
I'll
He
have
did.
Bill.
Isn't that?
Oh, I
Christmas
was
tree?
correct in thinking that?
Yeah. Tannenbaum's tailor he moved from remember that whole thing where they burned his fucking shop down?
When did they burn his shop down? I don't remember that.
Oh wait, no, that only happened with Frank. Never mind. You didn't say, never mind. Anyway, he's here now.
Anywho.
Okay then.
And he used to have a shop over in Bladoon, and now he doesn't. And now he's here.
Well, I approach Hank.
The shop is an open air blacksmith. There's a big burly half orc man working an anvil.
All right. How did they tell me? It's the name and then what you want. And the handshake. Hello, I'm Burgle, and I'll stick my hand out.
He looks up for a second and looks back down. What do you want?
Ah, do you have any adamantine?
How much do you need?
Well,
Just ding, ding, ding. He's
enough
not
to
stopping.
outfit my construct here. Make him
Still
a little
He
bit
looks.
easier.
He'd only been looking at you, and then he looks up. His eyes go up, and his hammer pauses for like 4 or 5 seconds, and he goes back to banging. Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah, saying some shit.
That's a pretty big construct. You're gonna need a pretty big order.
All right, what are we talking?
Well,
It won't need a lot. It'll need a thin layer that will go over the main chest area and protect his vitals inside of the pocket dimension I have in the center. So he won't need the full body armor. It'll just need extremities, or it will need to protect the main bits.
The main bits.
you'll probably need 100 bars.
Right?
50 apiece.
Quick math, quick math, quick math.
5,000.
Oh, okay. Alright. I'll come back with the money. And I'll just nod.
Yeah. Ding, ding, ding.
Alright, now I gotta go start making money.
All right, then.
I could technically afford it.
To Tannenbaum.
Actually, I'll talk to you in a second.
Sure. To Tannenbaum's. Yes. And think of a normal shop, and then drape the shop in silk, then drape it in cashmere, then drape it in silk again. That is every single usable surface of Tannenbaum's on all different colors.
Delicious.
Yeah.
He's the one who made the mood hair.
Oh, hello, you look fabulous.
Thank you. Hello.
How can I help you?
I am looking to get a new one of these made, and I reach into my backpack, my bag of holding, excuse me, and I pull out the dragon.
He holds it out for a second, shakes it. Oh, sweetheart, do you put this on your skin?
Well, not after today. I'm looking to get something new made.
Oh, I would hope so. Please. There, and he just gestures to the back. Go. I will do something with this. And he just walks off, holding it all out at arm's length.
Except that it's leaving.
Yeah.
I'm looking to get something extremely similar, but in some new colors and better fabric.
Well, let's start with colors. What are we thinking?
Let's
colors?
be honest, my heart tells me purple and green.
Purple and green?
Purple, green, and then a peach, as well as a peach color.
Just a little peach in the accents? I love it.
Peach color accents. A light peach.
Oh god, let's start. Oh god, let's start with the felt base and come here.
Oh
He gets out a really he just
Sean,
takes you and he pulls you by like the shoulders and he's doting all over on you. Yep.
Have you ever seen the movie The Birdcage?
That is what yes. Robin Williams of the Birdcage. Yes.
Where they're all singing and they're like
Mhm.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh no, not the Birdcage. It might be thinking of Mrs. Doubtfire, where they're singing and they're dressing them up.
Maybe?
There's definitely alright, I'll find it. But
okay. Either way, yeah, he's just doting upon you and he just says, "Oh my god, your shoulders are perfect for this." So what are we thinking about the hair? Are we thinking the big hood? Thinking little hood? Thinking no hood?
And I basically want the same thing that my girlfriend wore.
Okay.
Full hood. Yeah.
Full hood. Okay. Nice big open flappy hood. It'll be beautiful. Just perfect. I'll have it done for you in a matter of hours, sweet cake.
Can you send that over to Willard's? They have a.
I for sure can. Takes down your information. That's going to be 50 for the materials, 50 for the work.
What was that? 50 materials, 50 for work.
100 gold.
100 gold. Thank you so much for shopping at Tannenbaum's Tailors, and we do hope that your special orders are right up to your obvious expected taste. Okay, yeah. Something like that, yes.
So, I'm going to reapproach my guy, John.
Sorry, go ahead.
I'm gonna reapproach my guy.
All right.
Excuse me.
Well, you again.
I have a proposition for you.
I don't
in
say
the
that
art.
way.
I work in the art of body enchantments. I can make your hammer strike more true and harder. An enchantment like that would run 2,000 gold, and I will give it to you free for exchange of the adamantine.
Well, you even freely said that's only worth 2,000.
And I have 500 in my pocket right now.
He said it was 5,000.
That's about
5,000? Oh, okay. I thought he said 2,000. I misheard him. I'm going
Are
to
you
say
trying to say
5,000.
that I have a list
So
and it's difficult for you to understand me? He just kind of picks at one of his tusks and flicks it off to the side.
You're right. And that's obviously not worth your style anyways. You need something better. Let me look at what I have really quickly. I'm going to take a second.
He's already back to working. He's almost
Yeah.
done with the sword he was working on.
Yeah.
You just hand him like a pamphlet.
What if I make
Like,
you?
one.
What if I make you a walking forge?
Oh, what?
Well, we don't have where I come from a lot of loom for smithies and forgeries, so some of us take the enchantment of the flaming fist, which is hot enough to melt iron bars in your hand. This is
I'm
ornate,
listening.
and it will take me a long time. But this is one worth 10,000 gold. And if you are willing to let me have the adamantine and perhaps you mold it for me with your new flaming fist, I will give you this. Does that sound fair?
Deal.
All right. I will explain to him that this will take large ornate. No. It's not large. It's small. Small ornate is 84 hours.
Roll 8d4.
It will take me a couple of days. Is that all right?
See you then.
Well, if you want, we can get started now.
All right. He says, he just points to the back bench back there.
I have my
stays
own.
outside.
I have my own bench. Bill? And he'll just put his arm out in bench position.
In the back, not in the front of my store.
All right, fair enough. Travel mode, Bill. And he just condenses to the backpack. Put him on. Let's go.
He grabs you by the scruff of the collar as you pass him. That was a pretty neat trick.
It was.
Hey, let's go.
He can do other very neat things to people too.
I have no doubt.
And then I'll walk inside. But I made my point pretty clear.
Hmm.
All right, I'll start on the tattoo.
Okay. Alrighty. Oh yeah, we
I'll
can
spend
probably
12
take.
hours today, 12 hours tomorrow.
All right. Well, so the rest of the day spent doing that. The rest of the day spent doing other things. What are you guys doing for lodging?
I was just assuming I would find an inn.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, unless for some reason the broken call, it'll stay for a couple days.
No, they wouldn't.
Were we buying a coffin for Thandon?
Yes, I would have stopped somewhere on the way
Probably
there.
should.
I would not have approached him with the body. I would have found
Yeah.
somewhere to set down Thandon.
I assumed that he didn't have Thandon in his arms when you went into travel mode.
Yeah. Where would we have put him, guys? Do we?
I mean, we
Bag of
could
holding.
take him to a church.
No,
and
not the bag of holding. That's how you kill people.
He's already dead!
Well, that's how you destroy their bodies.
Right now,
You
he
could
is
take-
gently post, but don't like break the body, please.
You could
Take
take
him
him to a church, yes.
Okay,
Like, we
we'll
can
take
even
him.
potentially pay for his, like...
We'll take him to a church, and I'll give them. Is 20 gold enough to maintain
we could-
lodging while we're here? For
20
him.
gold per. Oh, for him?
Yeah.
It's 100 gold for funeral services.
We don't want. We weren't having a funeral. We just want them to hold the body
Still
for us.
We could potentially just pay for him to be raised.
Oh, do we want to raise him here?
We could do reincarnation services, yes.
I mean, how much
If
would that...
if the soul wishes to return, yes. How long has he been expired?
He's been spared. We
but-
spared the dying to him the moment he fell.
and
So-
then gentle post and stuff. I think it's been like...
Standard resurrection services requires materials and 3,000 gold. So if you wish to not bring materials, it'll be 5,000 gold, and we can attempt to raise him.
I mean, how much are the materials?
2,000. He said it's 5,000 without materials.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Isn't this the guy that was like imprisoned clicker?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
When you wake him up.
This is the leader of the class, the you know, the guy who got you a job with the class and everything.
Oh, yeah, he's the guy I got. Oh, yeah, that's right. Guy who employed me.
Okay, so if I pay for this whole thing, I'm gonna be basically broke. Can anybody like help me pay for this?
Yeah, he's Clicker's boss. He'll help you pay for it. Clicker will pay 2,500.
All right.
So
I'll leave
that sounds fine.
Do we want to go ahead and try it now and see if we roll well, or if John rolls well?
To avoid the awkward, Zero will not pay for it.
I was not paying.
I wasn't expecting you to. You kind
You
of
never
killed
met
him
the-
month.
Yeah,
I met him. I
I
definitely met him. I shot
You
him.
met him,
Virgil,
and then killed him.
you just carrying around this dead body since Virgil met you guys, by the way.
Yeah, Burgle has just kind of been helping you guys out. Like he just figured it was one of y'all's friends or something. And,
So who did Thandon know?
mainly Killua.
You and Killua.
Okay.
I mean, technically he knew the others, but
He knew the others, but yeah, he had like just met the other.
yeah, it wasn't like...
Mm-hmm.
And there were definitely mixed feelings from the others.
Yeah.
All right.
Like, kill you mixed feelings.
I don't know. I blame
die for
I blame Cedric. It's just easier that way. He gave,
It
he
is a lot
gave him
easier.
he gave him bad information.
Mm.
Moving on. So yeah, can we
Okay.
do that?
Yes, services can be rendered. And I'm getting back from Thandon whether or not he wants to be raised or not. We'll know shortly.
Oh God, we don't have his gun.
Yeah, Clicker has it.
Oh,
Clicker has
Clicker
it.
does. Okay.
Yeah. So if we
Mhm.
want to give him his gun back, we can give him his gun back.
Do we want to give him his gun back, guys?
He has plenty of other guns.
I think Clicker's going to, just because it is his gun, and Clicker kind of likes him.
I will make it clear that no one knows that I took those notes down about the gun.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was kind of just a casual. I looked.
I mean,
over
even if you did,
expected
like,
it.
I don't think any of us would care.
It's more don't tell Thandon.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, when Sean, when I was getting up Oliver's stuff, could I have grabbed the note that Oran left?
Yeah.
And I will pack that up and put that to have that forwarded as well.
Okay. I'm going to roll privately for Thandon's revival.
Did he ever say anything?
He has not gotten back.
I mean, it's 11:40. It's not exactly a bad time to.
He was pretty mad that he died.
Yeah, he was kind of upset.
I actually kind of feel like he would come back and just start killing us.
He'd come back and probably like kill Zero.
I mean, you probably do Clicker alive. He just paid for his.
Burgle is like Burgle dropped him off and just went to go do his stuff. Like he's not there.
I mean, like Killua, who is trying to bring back his like basically, and Clicker, who's trying to bring back his boss, I guess.
Yeah.
Do either of you wish to participate in the ritual?
Clicker's game.
Yeah, I would participate.
By the way, Zero, I did give you those boots. I don't know if you ever heard that.
Yep, I got them.
Cool.
I would too.
I will tell all of you who wish to participate that the goal of this ritual is to call out to the soul of Thandon, to draw him and call him back to his body.
Oh, wait, no, never mind. I'm out. Sorry. I'm sorry.
I
I
understand.
mean, you didn't really know him that much. I guess that makes sense.
Yep.
Who would like to attempt to help?
I mean, I will.
To call him?
Yes.
And
Bring him to call out to his soul and to offer something to the ritual that would draw his soul back.
Hey, Clicker, do you still have his gun?
Clicker nods. Backpack right now, essentially.
Okay.
That's the best way.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I would be like, hey, Uncle Thandon, I don't know if you're like listening or anything, but
Your Kenku Clicker is here.
I'm here trying to bring you back, and I really miss you, and so does everyone else. We got your gun. Please, don't stay dead. We'd really like you to be back. Resurrex grabs gun and starts shooting everyone. But yeah, I'm basically just saying, hey, like offering up the gun, and yeah.
With a voice that no one recognizes, just sounds like another roguish type. The voice says, "You owe me a drink."
Okay.
Also,
why don't you roll me a?
Also, one more thing. I'm gonna say, also, I don't know if you know, but one of our friends was hitting on your daughter.
Oh,
okay. All right. Okay. All right.
You might want to console him.
Okay. Clicker, I would like you to roll a performance check for me, and Kilowatt, roll an intimidation check at advantage.
Hey!
I'm really not very good at
It's okay, you have advantage.
Yeah, I have advantage.
Hey! Advantage.
Yeah.
Well?
If I need to, I can use inspiration, but I don't know how much better I can get.
You're fine, probably. I highly doubt he even wants. Like, maybe that is what's going to make him want to come back. To be honest.
He's like, "Oh shit, someone's messed with my kid."
Jeez.
Please take up the gun.
I want him to like come back as Clicker says that, and then like he wakes up and hears you say that.
And
like,
someone's
"What?"
flirting with you. Oh god, you're up!
Holding the gun, by the way. Obviously, like by the top of the barrel, not by the trigger.
I'm not saying that he's already dead.
Making them private rules and sending them DMs.
How's it going?
Oh
Sean?
yeah. Talking with James now.
Oh, he's up.
We gotta get James in the call if he comes back.
No, I'm afraid of what James would say.
You kind of like
I don't know. We're gonna find out, maybe.
Well, like let him know because you kind of added that.
Game. This is already over.
Oh.
Give it 2 seconds. See if we got time. Could be a very epic end to the campaign.
To the campaign.
To the campaign.
TPK by James.
TPK by James. I mean, there's only 2 of you in there, and you both he kind of likes both of you.
I was
Yeah,
gonna say, he likes me.
like the only ones he likes, and he doesn't know me. I don't even think he'd know where to look for me. And then the rest of you guys are just.
No, I'm sitting in the corner. I'm
So
watching.
as you finish the ritual, as you finish the ritual, the magic and everything settles in, and it coalesces, and
James is back in the game.
dust
Boys.
from the gem bursts and settles on Thandon's body, settles on his gun, and just slowly you see his chest rise and fall.
Whoops.
Oh no.
Nice.
We've summoned the James.
And his eyes flutter open. And one Thandon Markel is alive in the room again.
Literally, he's right here in the call.
We summoned the James.
We summoned
He's
the
now
James.
muted.
Yeah.
He's probably like.
Oh, there he is.
What happened?
He just slowly raises the gun because he's still holding it.
Sean, what's going on with my equipment?
Your gun's in your lap. I assume Clicker never unloaded it, so it's loaded. And I don't know as far as the rest of your equipment. You pretty much just have that on your person at the very moment, but you also have 1 hit point and are very, very tired.
Is it obvious that he's still injured and that can heal him?
Yeah, he could.
Okay, then yeah, I'll do that.
And we had also mentioned that someone had been hitting on your dog.
Yes, I was told of that.
We did not, however, mention that he's already.
Was there a name given?
Oliver.
No. You didn't say Oliver. He just said as a person.
Yeah, but I mean.
Well, he's dead, so it's okay.
Yeah, he's dead.
What's this going on? What am I doing here?
Well, I thought that you'd want to come back after by a acquaintance, I guess.
I am so confused.
Okay.
Does he know what happened, like in the fight?
Well, I mean, does he?
Yeah, you
in
fought.
Character, I barely remember.
Yeah. It's rough. In character, it's been a rough few weeks. Everything was a little bit of a blur.
So
I'm just holding my head right now. I'm assuming I have -4 to my rolls that I can't roll out of the game. That's fine. I don't need.
So yeah, basically, you showed up at a big fight against a pit feeder, and halfway through the fight, you took a shot at one of the that one of our party members like had, and so he then started to shoot you, and there was like a second fight inside of the fight, and then you died, and I was mad.
And he's dead.
No, he's not dead.
He's actually the leader of Arnie.
A good leader of Arnie.
It's not.
Type's just like he's good at it too.
I think Thandon's probably gonna go back to Arnie, and that was a bunch of hell.
We'll see.
But
I don't mean to take away from your session. You guys keep going.
Yeah. So the other person that you vividly remember is Zero. I assume you came. Did you come to this ritual or no?
No, we didn't.
No. Okay. 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 Just making sure.
Would you like me to introduce you to the one
who killed you?
Yeah.
You shot my paw, and so I shot back. That's
understandable.
Yeah, yeah. It was an understandable exchange when it came down to it.
Sean made you get killed.
Pretty much.
Hashtag blame the DM.
Well, one of the two of them was going to go down. Either you were going to do enough damage to the dad to kill him, or you were going to get turned on fast enough.
They both die.
Then
it was also
probably the Pit Fiend would have won.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, so yeah, then it's alive.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Does Danny remember Clicker?
You would, Tendon. You basically caught him. You caught him stealing from you, and we're like, "Damn, that kid got skills." So you gave him a job. Seemed reasonable at the time, because your wife.
Well, I'm grateful to see that you have not died.
Clicker would go back with Sandon. But for real though. Because all of his friends were dead, and not one's back.
Did we just kill off Clicker, basically?
I might have. That'd be great.
They have. That makes sense, though.
Were you building the Theo's Guild in Arnie?
Yes.
I am quite sure that Esmeralda could use your assistance, should you wish to give it. What is the state going on right now?
All right.
Well, you're in a different city. You're not in Rarney.
Yeah, you're not in Rarney. You're in Harrogone, and you remember sending Esmeralda here because things were a bit fucked in Rarney, and now they're a lot fucked in Rarney.
Well, it's not even Rarney anymore. It's
Greyhawk now. Greyhawk now.
No, it's still Rarney.
Also, I carried you around in my I carried you around while you were dead in my construct's arms for like a month.
It wasn't a month.
It was like a week and a half.
It was like a week.
We traveled for like 3 weeks on a boat.
It was not 3 weeks on a boat. It was like a week on a boat.
I like to hope that you guys are having that argument in character, in the same room and everything.
Currently, Burgle is just having an awkward tattoo session with a with a half orc.
Mm.
Oh jeez.
I'm just gonna lay back down.
Yeah.
Lay down for a bit.
I'm sorry.
So Thandon is up and alive, and Thandon will be taken care of by the current persons who he can easily find in the city. And what else would people want to do this day? Yeah, I mean, I assume you're gonna hang out with Thandon a little bit. You're on Keith Thandon.
I'll give him a drink.
You were having a drink?
That was Thandon's voice, or whichever. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have vodka? I say while still putting my head against wherever I was dead.
Wherever I was dead.
And the voice of a dwarf. He says, "We have everything here."
I'll take all the vodka.
You guys, the nearest bar is the Slice of Heaven.
Oh god.
Oh god.
This is gonna be an interesting.
That's gonna be an interesting wake-up call,
That's
especially
gonna
for
be very
man.
interesting.
I think we'll have an out of time session where you guys go to the Slice of Heaven with
You can do
Thandon.
like text RP. That's what I've been doing in my game, and it's been a lot of fun. Oh man,
I'm kind of afraid to see how.
Tim, if
I
you
think-
want, you can play Bill.
I think we're closing up on session time at this point. There's any other notes for people for the next couple of days? We're gonna. I want to do an out of time session where Thandon goes to the Slice of Heaven with the new party. I really do.
I don't know how many are willing to go with them.
Like you definitely I think go because you're
Well,
the
like,
one saying he's gonna buy. Yeah, Clicker will go.
I'd probably
like
go.
everybody else.
Killer
I don't
would
think
go.
Burgle would go. I don't
Burgle,
think so.
maybe not. Godfrey, would you go?
Sure, I'd be down.
Oculus, were you hanging out?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna hang out with Burgle.
All right.
Hey.
Hey. All right. So yeah.
Speaking of which, I would have invited you on
James,
my
to catch
end.
you up, the Slice of Heaven is a brothel / strip club /
Yeah, I'm not
bar
surprised by that.
yeah.
That-
Yeah. It's the place to go
I bet it is.
for just about anything. What?
At the moment,
I'll touch on it after the game.
at the moment, I'm sure he doesn't care because vodka, and he's really, really tired.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think he'll stay terribly long in that bar.
Yeah. And yeah, it's more or less just a place where you can get anything you want. That's the selling point. It's not necessarily that it's a brothel. It's like an old school opium den. Like you can get whatever the fuck you want there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. So we'll talk in chat throughout the week about what happens when you guys go to the Slice of Heaven. And then I'm guessing we'll have a
I'm surprised that the summoning of James worked.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Here, this is, by the way.
My game.
So, all right. So he's been killed a few times. His res DC was 16, and that's the invite that I sent him.
That's
and
that's 6 deaths.
that's 3.
It's one. Oh,
I up it by 2, and then I minus it by 5 for each successful one, and I rolled a 7. So
What was the DC?
6.
Oof.
Yeah.
Interesting. Oh yeah, you did send me the roll for me.
Mm-hmm.
That was close.
Yeah.
that was close to you dying.
That's really fun because
I do like how I timed it right as my eyes opened up.
Mm-hmm.
Probably the best part.
Mm-hmm.
So are we gonna do a time skip over a few days?
Yeah, we're gonna time skip a couple of days. Burgle, you've got a tattoo to finish. Zero will find out what you want to do throughout the couple of days. Everyone but Oculus is going to the Slice of Heaven for at least one of those days.
Burgle wasn't. Him and Burgle were going to hang out.
Would Zero like to come?
I'll go, but I'm not apologizing for killing him.
Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy!
Oh my god!
Bandit literally has a loaded gun right now. Beautiful.
I'm just saying, I'm not. I don't feel bad about it.
This has been what 20 years since I played.
Oh yeah, Thandon is also an old man.
Well, he's not an
You're
old
older.
man.
You're older.
He's in his 40s now.
Yeah.
He's defending himself. I mean, mechanically, he's aged.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
What level am I?
I think I dropped
I don't
you
know yet.
to 14.
Held it.
Okay. He still has most of his toys.
Yeah, your sheet's all over the damn place, and you only have the one pepper box. That's Strahd's
Good memories.
Yep. If you end up using it, but I doubt it.
Chances are I will not really, unless it's around this time I can really show up.
Virgo's a giant,
Oh.
jerk. So.
Oh, I thought you were just stopping there.
Band.
Yeah, I've got. I was in there just monkeying around, and I copied the sheet over and I broke it. So just your sheet and game is useless. So don't worry about it. Don't worry about getting in the game or anything.
If you invited me to
if you have
something,
the other game, yeah, you have it. Never mind. Forget it for now. Don't worry about it.
No. saying if you invited me to something, you invited me to Discord again.
Okay, we'll talk. We'll chit chat. We'll talk if there's anything that needs to happen for that. But I think just an out of time session is good. If we want to do an actual time session, like we want to get on all at once, we can figure that out. Possibly over the weekend.
Well, like I recommended, you could do it as a text RP thing, like I've been doing with my game. Which, I mean, you can ask Mike. It's been going pretty well.
We turned it into Dragon Tales.
Well, yeah, it's because only the dragons were replying. It was a lot of fun.
Okay. Yeah, we'll start something up tomorrow on that and just work it out. It'll be fine.
After the game, Sean, do you want to talk about the modifications that I'm doing to Bill?
Yes.
Cool.
Speaking of after the game, we are currently after the game.
Hey, Sean, do you want to talk about the modifications I'm making to Bill?
In a minute.
Okay, I thought that's what you were implying.
I'm going to give inspiration to Frankie because reasons.
Because new character hype.
Sodomy reasons? Or
No,
that's Mike.
I'm gonna give 0 inspiration because of sodomy.
I'm the one who said he did sodomy, though.
And then the rest of you vote for a third if you want.
Oh,
would you want to?
I know who I'm voting for.
So you're saying tonight's episode should be called Inspired Sodomy?
Inspired sodomy? That's great.
Oh, yeah, so the Twitter thing I posted apparently is Orion from Critical Role. I guess he fucking stole a bunch of money.
I hate that guy so much.
I love hearing. He's an addict. He's a drug addict, 100%.
So bad, and like he's a huge jerk, and he's like, I don't know.
He has a lot of addict behavior.
See.
Honestly, I really trust your opinion on that, considering you're a police officer.
And inspiration to Tim.
Man, it didn't go to James.
I voted for James.
Dude, wait, we both voted for James? Rigged. This is rigged.
I voted for Microsoft.
James can't win inspiration. He's not in the game. You're just a guest.
I'm an NPC.
A little bit.